Joe Rogan Podcast. Check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
What up, D-Rod? Free.
Yes,
Free
sir.
man. What a fucking crazy story. So let's fill people in. So you were a top contender in the UFC's welterweight division, and then somehow or another you wound up getting arrested in Mexico.
Yeah, man. Right after the Kevin Holland fight, actually, I was celebrating. I was over in San Diego, had some drinks, and decided, you know what? Let's go to TJ. See who's.
Oh,
you know?
always a phrase that is
Yeah.
regretted.
Well, we're not even
when you're
that
in
far.
San Diego and you're drinking, you could walk there. Shit.
Yeah, literally. So, decided to go to TJ for the night. You know, go celebrate my win. I was obviously in celebration mode, and I had an ounce of weed in the car. You know, and I've been across the border 100 times, bro. Never had no issues. Never had no problems. Never got stopped, pulled over. That's the last thing I would even think. Is that
I thought weed was legal in Mexico.
I thought so too. Like
I
here,
thought everything's decriminalized down there.
apparently not, man. The laws are like crazy strict over there, you know. And I've been in situations before where I could like just offer some money and get out the situation, you know, like $500 at the most, you know, and they'll just let me on my way. But got pulled over at the border, and the border inspection found the weed in my backpack, and I was thinking I was gonna be in that situation where I could bribe my way out of it because it's Mexico. I've been there before, and I've been in these situations. And nah, man, I thought, you know, they took me to jail that night, and I was thinking, all right, I'm just gonna be here for the weekend. I'll get out Monday, you know, go to court, and they're like, no, we'll see you in a month. I'm like, a month? You know, like, why? It's just weed, you know what I mean? And, yeah, 8 months later.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
Jamie, can you please look up what the laws are in Mexico for marijuana? Because, man, I was reading something just a few years ago how here it goes. Marijuana is decriminalized for personal recreational use in Mexico, but there's no legal commercial market, and buying it or selling it remains illegal. For tourists and visitors, possession is strictly prohibited.
Wait, what the hell?
It's tourists and visitors. So for everybody else, you would be good. Like if you were a Mexican resident, you would have been good. It looks like, according to this. Personal limits can possess up to 5 grams, and up to 28 grams is decriminalized. How many grams are in an ounce? That's 1 ounce? Yeah. 28?
Yeah, so it was approximately 28 grams.
So approximately you should have been decriminalized. But the thing is, I think it's if you live there. The border. Transporting marijuana, including edibles and concentrates, across the U.S.-Mexico border is in either direction is a serious federal offense. U.S. Customs and Border Protection strictly enforces federal laws prohibiting the import-export of cannabis. But wait a minute. That's U.S., but what about Mexico? You got arrested by Mexican police, right?
Yeah, I got arrested at the
Either
Mexican
direction.
border.
Wow. But I feel like if you got arrested by Mexico. Anyway, tourists, while small possession is technically decriminalized for Mexican residents, the Mexican government explicitly prohibits tourists from possessing or consuming drugs, and you could face serious jail time. So that's crazy. Like, people would go over there going, hey, no worries. I'm in Mexico. It's decriminalized here. But
Yeah,
not for a fucking
would think,
tourist.
dude, they were trying to give me 6 years, bro.
Oh, my God.
6 years. And,
Oh, my
and we had to do all kinds of stuff for me to get out, dude. Like,
Did the UFC get involved?
Hunter did. My management did reach out to Hunter, and they couldn't do anything. I guess
Nothing.
the reason why
Isn't there
I think
somebody who could get a little of that?
all right, we'll get into that. That's because I'm out.
Right.
You know, and so I learned real quick how corrupt the system is over there. Everybody's trying to get paid, and the reason why that I was in there so long is, I guess, at the time where I got arrested, the whole judicial system was going through an election at the time. So it was new judges. So all the judges that were like taking bribes and stuff before, they had all got they switched out the judges. So the new judges were there. Were like, all right, we just got here. We're not trying to take no, we're trying to play it by the book and get comfortable. So I was supposed to get released in December, and I guess I don't even know if I could even really
Don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get in trouble. It ain't worth it. You can tell me later. If it's anything super crazy.
It's very corrupt. It's very corrupt in there. But it's crazy, dude. Like even being in there, so my whole experience in there was like so crazy.
How well do you speak Spanish?
I'm a expert now. I'm like fluent.
Because of that experience or before?
Well, I had already been.
You obviously
I had already known. I already know Spanish, but being in there, it's like became
fluent.
Became so fluent. Yeah.
But thank God you could speak it. Imagine if like I got arrested in Mexico, I'd be fucked.
Yeah. So when I first got there, and when I went to court the first time, one of the guards recognized me, and he's like, I'm in handcuffs and shit. And he's like, yo, can I get a picture? I'm like, what? What? So I'm right there taking pictures with the guards, bro.
So surreal.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God, you're a fucking top UFC contender in cuffs in jail. The fucking guard wants to take a picture with you. Wow.
While I'm in handcuffs. And the other inmates were like looking around like, what the fuck? Who is this guy? Because like, the guard was like, yo, this is such and such, So as we're getting transported to the jail, which was the worst. I mean, I've been in jail before. I from the age of 15 to like 23, I was constantly in and out of jail. I'm from LA. I was, gang member and living in the hood. And this time around was a whole different experience. One, I'm in a foreign country, and so I get there, and they put us like in the processing area, and the processing area is like probably about this big, and like 20 dudes in there, all sleeping on the floor, 2 dudes per bunk, three on a 3 levels bunks, and I was there for like the first 10 days.
Jesus
and it
Christ.
was hell, bro. It was the worst. Like I don't know what kind of bugs there was in there, but they were like biting up my whole body. I had like just bite. I don't know what it was, dude. It was like, I don't know.
Bed bugs, probably something like that.
Yeah, probably bed bugs or something. And right when I had first got there, one of the inmates that seen the guards taking pictures of me was like, we were right there conversating the whole time, and he had just got released from there, but he did 5 years. He was out for like 2 weeks, got arrested with the gun, and then came back. So he's like, hey, I'm gonna try to get you out of here, And over there, the guards had tried to charge me $7,000, bro, to get me out of that cell, and to move me into like a better place. Cause over there, if you got some money, you'll be all right, And so right before that happened, the dude that was like, yo, I'm gonna come back for you, bro, don't even worry about it.
So how does this work? Does the guard come up to you and go, hey, I can get you in a cell, but it'll cost you $7,000?
Yeah.
They come up to you and tell you that?
Yeah. So the dude that I had got to the prison with, he comes back down, and he's like, hey, the guards came, they pulled me out, and they bring me to a whole different like section of the prison, the third floor in the second building, and I go up there, and I'm escorted by the guards, and there's like a curtain. There's like a curtain covering like the tier. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is there a curtain? And I get in there, and they pull me to this dude, and this dude's like, oh, you're a UFC fighter? It turns out the dude's like head of the cartel, like a cartel leader, and he's like, I want to just show you around a little bit, let you know how we're running things over here, Kind of just gave me the rundown, and this dude had it made, I get there, and there's TVs in the fucking cell. Dude has a PlayStation. He has like a whole bunch of just all the amenities you can think of, he's like, yeah, he's like showing me around and shit, kind of showing me off. He's like, hey guys, look at this guy, you know, he's a UFC fighter, you know, and I'm like, all right, you know, what's going on here, you know, and like, you know, because it's jail, dog, you know, I'm like, if anything happens, I'm gonna fucking use all my experience to survive this motherfucker, you know,
right.
and so he's like, just pretty much give me the rundown. He's like, yo, he's like, I run it here. This is like pretty much, you know, this is our home, you know. So that dude was facing some charges. He got released, and he was facing some charges of him and his like 13 dudes. He got arrested with his whole crew. Him and 13 dudes were all on that tier. So he had all his whole squad with them, and they had got arrested for dressing up as like government officials or like military dudes, and they would go like raid dope houses and take their drugs, whatever. So they had got it all arrested for that, and they were facing some serious time. And I'm over here like, dude, I just got arrested for a fucking ounce of weed, bro. This is crazy. He's like, oh no, you'll be out soon. Don't even worry about it. But if you want, we can get you like accommodated, and you could come up here with us. You know, you could be my cellmate or whatever. You could be wherever you want. And I'm like, all right. He's like, yeah, but it's gonna cost you a little bit of money. I was like, oh yeah, how much? He's like $3,000. And I looked at the guard that was trying to charge me $7,000. I was like, he said $7,000. He's like, no. He's trying to get more extra money out of you. He's like, but you do gotta like pay to get up here and like kind of like pay rent a little bit, you know, to the guards. So I'm like, all right. Yeah.
Wild.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So immediately I was like, yeah, let's do it. So they give me like this brand new like Nike tracksuit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right. He's like, we'll come up here tomorrow. So I get there. And then he's like, yeah, you just be my cellmate. So I pretty much ended up being like this guy's like, I ended up getting the feeling like I was like his protection kind of like, or like, you know, like when we would go to yard, I'd just be like, he'd be like, hey, walk with me. Like, and I would kind of like just, I got the impression like, all right, I'm his cellmate, you know, like I got this guy's back, you know, he got my back, I got his, and I really trusted him, you know, and that's one hard thing to do in jail, but like you catch vibes off people real easy, you know, and yeah, dude, it was just a crazy ass experience, dude. I ended up, we ended up working it out with the guards to get me some fucking boxing gloves, dude. I ended up getting some boxing gloves in there, some mitts, and it just so happened that the dude that I was cellmates with, he had a little bit of boxing experience. So he had been a boxer before, so I was like, oh, perfect, you know, and he actually knew how to hold pads and stuff, so I ended up spending this whole time.
Please
like,
tell me you didn't spar him.
No, he wanted to. No.
That's how it goes south.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're smart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you
as
don't
soon
wanna
as you
go
said
beating
boxing
up
gloves, I'm like, oh, please tell me this doesn't end the way I think it ends.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. We ended up actually being really cool, and yeah, dude, I ended up pretty much spending this whole time like in a boxing fight camp, you know?
Oh wow.
Yeah, I remember I even made like a makeshift double end bag. What I did was like I got balled up like a bunch of plastic bags, like really like made it real tight and like so it's like hard. Threw it in a sock. I was able to buy from the guards like
Bungee cord?
yeah, bungee cord, and then set that up. And
Oh,
then,
nice.
Yeah, and I made a heavy bag because they had like these big gallons of water, and I got the gallon of water and I wrapped it with like the mat from the bed. So I just threw it in a bag, and we had like a pull-up bar in our cell, and I made a heavy bag out of that. And then whenever we would go to yard, I would just spend the whole time running that yard. And I was just trying to do everything I could do to try and stay in shape, man. And it just time went on. And
What kind of food did they get you in his cell?
it was all junk food, dude.
Still?
Yeah.
Him?
Yeah. It was all junk food like chips, noodles,
Damn.
soda, water, condiments.
So no protein.
None whatsoever. And I didn't think about that part, because I was working out like crazy, and I was getting shredded. But as time went on, like when I got out, I was skinny as hell, bro. I was skinny as hell, and the only source of protein would probably be soy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so they'll give like.
Couldn't you bribe someone to bring in some fucking meat if you're the cartel?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, this was crazy. Like, so towards the end, towards like the final end of it, I guess the guards started cracking down on like a lot of the stuff that was going on. So we started to lose a lot of those amenities that we were getting in the beginning, and I was just, when I got out, I was just malnourished as hell, bro. I'll show you a picture later, like, of what I looked like when I got out. Completely different person.
How much weight did you lose?
I didn't really lose that much weight, but it was just like more my muscles were just.
Were you thinking about going to 55? Were you like, damn, I might be able to make 55?
Man,
Starve me.
I've made 155 one time
You're
in my
a big
career.
dude. You made 55. That must have been hell.
Yeah, it was the worst fight camp ever. It was all based on
Losing the weight. That's
losing the weight.
hell.
And then I was just so. I remember after I made 155, I didn't even want to go to the gym for like a month, bro. I was like, dude, I need to. This like my body was just done, bro.
Yeah, you're killing your body.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh yeah, that's some of the workouts I was doing while I was in prison.
But no protein, unfortunately.
Yeah, but no protein. So I was getting pretty shredded. Like when in that like period in time, that was when we had like a lot of, like we had food and everything was cool. And if you notice,
oh, look at that, the double end bag. That's nice, dude.
yeah, dude. And like you can see the TV in the back,
Right.
with the PlayStation. But I mean, it wasn't.
Dude, you're looking good.
Yeah.
Tighten those hands up. Nice, I bet.
Yeah, man. It was just like a whole experience, and it was crazy because this guy, he'd be like, the guards would come in and be like, "Hey, leave my door open, yeah," and the guards will actually leave this door open, so like we were able to like walk around the tier and go talk to other people. Like me, I kept to myself a lot. Like I've been in jail like a ton of times before, and I learned easily that you'll go like along. You'll get by if you just mind your own business and not get involved in shit, and not get involved in things. So I would just stick to myself, and just just get my workout on and
Avoid trouble.
avoid trouble, But it was crazy to see firsthand how the cartel operates, and it's crazy, man. They got their hands in everything over there.
Of course.
Everything.
There was 37 assassinations in Mexico last election. 37.
Yeah.
Different political people. And I was talking to Ed Calderon. Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Ed Manifesto on Instagram. He used to work for the Mexican government, and then he became an American citizen, and he was involved with prosecuting the cartel, going after them, and stuff like that. And he was essentially saying that, like, the entire judicial system, all the mayors, everyone, if they get in, they're cartel members. Like, no one gets in. No one is a mayor unless they're in the cartel. And when they're getting assassinated, it's cartel assassinations. It's one cartel, wants their guy in, and another cartel wants their guy in, and they just shoot the other dude.
Yeah.
37.
Yeah.
30, imagine if that was in America. 30. The last, like the midterms. Imagine during the primary if 37 people got assassinated. We'd be like, what the fuck has happened to America? The final round of basketball season is here, and only DraftKings has you fully covered. The DraftKings Sports app is now available in all 50 states and includes all markets. You're in on games at the speed of sports. Sweat every possession of the series all in one place with one app. New DraftKings customers, sign up with the code Rogan, spend $5 to get $200 in rewards within 21 days. That's code Rogan in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Bet with DK Sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 1-800-MY-RESET. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas, bet text pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Void in Ontario. Event contract trading with DraftKings predictions involves risk of loss. Sportsbook bonus bets expire in 7 days. $50 in predictions dollars issued weekly for 3 weeks, expire in 1 year. Redeem one non-withdrawable reward. Availability varies. Predictions offer void in New York. Ends June 28. Terms at dkng.co/audio.
So one of the guys there was actually the actual hitman who was an actual like hitman. And he was in there, he's like, yeah, man, I've killed like 30 cops in my whole experience. And he was in there and they were just like telling me about all these things. I'm like, dude, like everybody is involved in this shit. It's crazy, you know? And over here, like if you kill a fucking cop, they're coming after you. But over there, you know, I guess it's just another thing. Killing
the cops
over there.
are a lower tier than the cartel. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The cartel have more money, more power, more influence. Yeah.
And it's crazy how like murders they're not even that big of a deal over there. You know, while I was in there, I was reading, or I saw that Mexico has the Guinness World Record for missing persons.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, and it was crazy. There was so many hitmen in there. It was crazy, but you know, I didn't get no shit from nobody. You know, everybody was like cool as hell.
Well, that's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
you're an easy to get along with dude.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Yeah.
Did anybody ask you to train them?
Actually, dude, there's some dogs in there, man.
I bet.
There's this one guy in particular. I'm like, dude, you gotta fucking start fighting. And he's like, he was one of the military dudes, and he's just a little fucking machine, dude. And in the time that I was there, he got really good really quick, you know. And I'm like, dude, you gotta like go to the gym down in TJ, that interim gym. Mm-hmm. I had mentioned like, yo, even when I got released, that man, we did a whole lot of things to try to get me out, man. There's a ton of fighters even try to pull some strings from me, like Yair Rodriguez, you know, Brandon Moreno. He's from TJ, and nobody could help me out, man. Everybody tried to pull strings from me, and
Nobody came up with a number? Did they?
Eventually.
What was the number? Can you tell? I don't want you to get in trouble.
Nah.
No, don't get in trouble.
Yeah, but it was.
Talk to me later.
It was hefty. It was.
I bet.
It was not cheap.
I bet.
It was not cheap at all.
I bet.
You know.
Everybody wants to get paid.
Yeah,
Fuck,
dude.
man.
Yeah, it was crazy. Crazy experience, dude. And to get out of jail, you know, and then now I have this fight. I'm headlining UFC Serbia, first time in Serbia, fighting Euros Medic.
When is that fight?
August 1st.
Nice.
Yeah, to go through all that, and then to have this opportunity is just crazy. And to be here is just crazy, man. Because I didn't think I was gonna get. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get out, man. I thought
For good reason. A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
You know, the
man.
United States prison system is fucked too, but nothing like Mexico's. Everybody that I've talked to that has any experience in Mexican jail, and they're like, dude, it's not good.
Yeah, no, man. It was crazy, bro.
I just can't believe the cartel can't sneak meat in.
We did sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, we did some. Like we had, they would bring us groceries, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because that's the first thing that I would want, man. I would like, look, what do we got to do to these guards? What kind of car do you drive, dog? Like, let's upgrade that motherfucker. We got to do something. I can't be eating noodles.
Yeah, man.
Especially as hard as you work out.
Yeah, I was working out like three hard workouts a day. You know, I'll do. So I'm kind of programmed like to just work out. You know, I think from my prior jail experiences before, the only positive thing that I think that helped me in that whole everything that I've been through is like when you're in jail, like I personally, I'm like I would think like, dude, you got to be strong. You got to be able to defend yourself. You're gonna like that's my whole reason for staying in shape. You know, when I started doing MMA, it was just to be able to defend myself, you know, in situations like if I ever did go to jail, you know. And the only thing that I took from that is like when I would get released from prison prior, I just want to work out. I'm already programmed to just work out all day, you know. So once I found MMA, I was like, oh, this is perfect, you know. And
How old were you when you first started training?
25.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's late.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Turn into a UFC contender. That's very impressive. Not a
Yeah.
lot of guys started late. Did you have any sports experience before that?
None, bro.
Nothing.
None.
That's crazy.
None. But I had been in, no bullshit though, I had been in probably around 200 street fights already, including all my jail experience. You know, when I was in juvenile hall, I was a straight knucklehead, bro. Like I was fighting like every other day. And it became just fun. Just fun. Like if like you were like a tough looking dude, it'd be like, hey, what's up, man? You want to scrap or what, bro? Like, you know, he's like, why? I'm like, 'cause you're big, bro. I just want to fight you. You know? Yeah, and
With no training? You had no training at all?
nah, no training, man. Just want to learn how to fight. I just want to be
By
tough.
fighting.
Yeah. So
That's a crazy way to learn.
yeah, dude. And like, dude, you can't. I mean, like, imagine getting in a fight with your cellmate. Like, that's some crazy shit.
That's crazy shit.
Yeah.
You gotta sleep together.
Sleep with one eye open, bro. Like,
If you sleep at all. Yeah.
yeah. And yeah, so that's the only experience I had prior to starting MMA. And then I remember I stopped going to jail when I was like 23. When I stopped going to jail, I started having kids, and I'm like, all right, I gotta stop gangbanging, because I used to think going to jail was cool.
Really?
You know, I used to think it was cool because you get out and you just have like a little more respect. Like I thought it was cool. I thought like oh, going to jail makes you a badass, you know. But once I started having kids, I realized like, all right, I gotta take care of. I got human beings I gotta take care of and raise, you know. So I started looking for any possible way to try to live a decent life. And I've tried everything, man. I've had every job you could think of, but I've even had good jobs before, and I've lost them, you know, by just being a knucklehead and going back to jail. And I remember I got out of prison one time, and my cousin hits me up, and he's like, "Yo, come to my house, bro. We're gonna watch some fights and barbecue and stuff." I was like, "All right, yeah, dope." And I was like, "Who's fighting?" He's like, "Some dude, Rampage." I'm like, "Who the fuck's Rampage?" So I get there, and that's when Forrest Griffin had fought. Rampage won the light heavyweight title, and I'm like, "Yo, this is amazing, bro." And then I fell in love with Chuck Liddell, and I'm like, "Dude, he's just like me, bro." He's like knocking dudes out, you know. And then I just obsessed with it.
So that was your first exposure to MMA?
I had seen it before, like when it was Tank Abbott.
Early days.
Yeah, in the early days, but it never caught my attention, like, because I had always been a boxing fan. I'm a huge boxing fan, and I grew up watching boxing. Like, majority of my family functions growing up, they were all boxing events, like Oscar De La Hoya, Mike Tyson, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, and I loved boxing, you know. And I remember, I mean, I did have a little bit of experience before going into MMA, because when I lived in the hood, I would always have boxing gloves, and I would always make my homies fight each other. Like when we're all hanging out, like, hey, you go with him, you go with him, because, like, you know, we're all boys, and I want them to, like, I always wanted them to hey, in case anything happens, in case we're ever all out and we get in a rumble with somebody or anything like that, like, I try to make my homies more tougher, you know, because, like, hey, you guys got to have my back, I got yours. And that's just something we just did, you know. Or like, we'll just go body shots, body punches, you know,
Right.
and just fight each other. So that's kind of my background, bro, to be honest with you. And yeah, man, I just carried that into the gym. When I first went,
What was the first gym you went to?
it was called Tap Out in downtown LA.
Okay.
At the time, I think that's I was training with Eddie Bravo, and he had moved in 10th class. So that's when I first started. I wanted to box, and
I remember the Tap Out Gym very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great gym.
Yeah. And I remember when I first started going there, I was working construction. I was working on a high rise in downtown LA, and and I would pass by every day. I'm like, man, I want to go in there, but I never like would go in there. I'll just pass by and I'll get home and I'll talk to my baby mom. Like, man, there's this gym called Tap Out. I really want to go. She's like, oh yeah, but I was talking about it all the time, but I never had like. I don't know, it's kind of nervous.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of nervous walking into a gym for the first time, and you don't know like what to expect. But I was just a fan, and so I walked. Actually, the way I got started was it was our anniversary, and as a gift, she gave me a gym membership. And then I went to the gym, and the coaches were like, "Yo, dude, like who is this guy?" But when I first went there, I was like so raw and just so like street fighting experience. But I had power. I had some power, and I just fell in love with it. And the coaches were like, even the days I wouldn't show up, because in the beginning of it, I was still had that knucklehead mentality. I'll still be out partying with my friends or not show up to the gym. And the coaches will actually call me like, "Yo, where are you at? You need to be in the gym. You need to be training." So I guess what helped me in the beginning was my coaches like really noticing that I had like a talent, I had potential, and I just obsessed with it, man, and fell in love with the whole training experience. And I remember my first time trying jiu-jitsu. It was a skinny, dorky looking dude. Was like, "Hey, you need to come train jiu-jitsu, man. Come train jiu." I was like, "Nah." Because I remember right before I watched it, I was like, "Oh, man, wrestling's gay, dude." Like, dude, wrestling is gay. Nobody trying to watch that, And then, obviously, like, you go through that experience. I'm like, all right. So the skinny dude is like, "Come on, man, just try it out. I bet you can't, I bet you I could make you tap or whatever." I'm like, nah. He went and strangled me. I'm like, oh, hell no. Nah. I hate losing, bro. So I was like, and there's two different kinds of people. There's people that will get their ass whooped and just like, "Nah, this ain't for me." Or you get your ass whooped and you're like, "Oh, I would never want that to happen again." So I would show up every day determined like, one day I'm gonna win. One day I'm gonna get him. One day I'm gonna get him. And that honestly kept me in the game,
It's amazing how little tiny dudes can fuck you up.
Dude, that's the last thing I expected. I was like, what?
Jiu-jitsu is the only thing that, like, in martial arts movies, there was always this myth that the little guy could fuck up all the bigger guys.
Yeah.
But with striking, that's hard. Power's real, size is real, mass is real.
Yeah.
There's just too many variables. If a guy knows how to throw a good 1-2, you might be fucked. He hits you in the clinch, you can't get away from his clinch, he's too strong, he clubs you, you're fucked.
Yeah.
But jiu-jitsu, man, there's no lucky punches in jiu-jitsu, and that's what's crazy when a little guy just annihilates you. It's so humbling. My first experience was a dude who was a purple belt. I was a white belt, and he was my size. I was like, this dude's my size. Like, this isn't that a bigger dude? This is going to be, competitive. No, he just raped me. Just did whatever the fuck he wanted to do to me. Armbarred me, triangled me. And I remember leaving going, I am so delusional. I had this idea in my head, that I knew how to fight. And then until I started doing jiu-jitsu, I was like, oh, I don't know anything. I'm helpless, like completely helpless.
Yeah.
But, like you, the smart thing to do, like what you did, is just go, I want to learn that.
Yeah.
And you having the courage to do that, especially as a guy who didn't have any martial arts experience at all, just like throw yourself into it. It's very difficult to do, man, and especially at 25.
Yeah.
Because by 25, like John Jones had already been a UFC champion and defended it multiple times. It's like by the time you're starting out, so many guys are like in the middle of their career.
Yeah. So that's one thing that I've always thought about, and it was like why I work so hard is like I feel like I have to catch up to these dudes that have been doing this their whole life. Like dudes have been in the gym since they were kids doing karate and boxing.
There is a thing though about having a lot of street fights. There's a mental edge to being in a lot of conflict and a lot of combat. One thing I've always noticed about you when you fight, you're very calm. Like when you get in there, you're very relaxed.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like life experience. You
Yeah,
know? That's a factor.
Yeah, I just feel like in an MMA fight, it's a safe environment. Like, believe it or not, to me, it's safe.
Right.
You know, because I've been in because if anything goes wrong, the ref's right there. Like, all right, there, that's it. It's
Right.
done. You know, it's a fair fight. You know, I've been in situations where I don't know if I'm gonna live.
Right.
You know, if I don't survive this, I might die.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that I carry that a lot. You know, while I fight, and that's why I look so calm, because I'm calm in hectic
Yeah, it's not the
situations
worst
like
thing
that.
you've experienced. That's
No,
for a
man.
lot of fighters, it's the most dangerous thing they've ever experienced.
Yeah.
When they step into that octagon, they close that door, and they're looking across this octagon at another trained killer. Like, oh boy, like this is the scariest thing that's ever happened to them.
Yeah.
So there's a mental benefit that you have for having all those street fights, and even though you didn't start until late, man, the mental game might be most of the fighting. You know?
Yeah, man. When I step in there, I'm just happy to be there. You know, like I'm lucky to be out here. I'm lucky to have my freedom. I'm lucky to be alive. You know, so when I'm walking out to a fight, like I just feel happy, dude. it's just happiness. Like, you know, because while I'm backstage, I'm like thinking, how did I get here, dude? You know, like I'm just, how the fuck did I do this? How did I make it this far? You know,
Right.
And you know, like a situation like this, like where I'm fresh out of jail, you know, and I'm like, dude, like main event in Serbia against a guy from Serbia is crazy, bro. But you know what? Just live that shit, man. I told myself, like, dude, this is your opportunity to tell, like this shit's a movie, bro. Like, my life is crazy.
It is a movie if you think about it. I mean, very few people live that life. In and out of jail many times, locked up in Mexico for 8 months, never knowing if you're going to get out. Next thing you know, you're headlining a UFC card.
Yeah, man. Sitting here.
Main event.
Yeah, sitting here on the Joe Rogan Experience, you know, telling my story is just, you know.
Where's Uros Medic ranked? Is he above you or below?
He's number 13,
What are you at?
15.
Yeah, so both of you guys top contenders.
I'm surprised throughout that whole process they kept me in the rankings.
Well, good respect to them, you know. Also, they probably realized you were probably working out in jail.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
But I mean, well, it's not, you shouldn't be punished for something like that. You get stuck in a crazy situation.
Yeah, man.
Especially if you're coming from California where weed's legal. Everybody gets confused. You know, you have that weed in California. Everybody, it's everywhere. It's totally legal.
That's why it didn't even.
I know,
It didn't even
that's the
cross my
problem.
mind. It didn't even cross my mind
I know.
that, hey, we can get in trouble for this.
That's crazy.
You know.
I would have never known those laws because I heard that it was decriminalized. I thought, oh, they got other shit to worry about. They got cartel problems and fentanyl problems. They don't give a fuck if you're bringing in weed.
Yeah. Well, now I have a part of the process of me getting out is like I had to get, like, now I have dual citizenship in Mexico.
Now you do?
Yeah.
Because of getting out?
No.
How?
My lawyers, it was a part of me getting out. So like when you pulled up the decriminalized,
The laws for
yeah,
citizens.
the laws for
versus
citizens.
non-citizens.
So that was a process of.
Oh,
of me
so you
getting out.
became a citizen, so the law was less for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's hilarious.
So it was a ton of stuff that we had to do, man.
Bro, that is a crazy loophole.
Yeah. Yeah. So now people are asking me,
Damn,
like, are you-
everybody should become a citizen of Mexico.
Yeah, man. I ain't never going back to Mexico. I'm not going back for a while, bro.
Yeah,
I
I wouldn't
cannot
go
see
back
myself.
either.
I don't even want to go back. So, especially since I released the footage of me working out in prison and stuff, like, I don't ever want to go to Mexico and for any reason they're like, get his ass, bring him back
100%.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, and they probably would, too.
Yeah,
At the very least, try to get more money out of you. You know?
definitely.
Especially after you're headlining a UFC card.
Yeah, and on top of that, like releasing that footage was like definitely like a no-no. But since
Did they all have cell phones inside?
yeah, so we had cell phones. Yeah,
So were you texting your friends? You could text your lawyer, all that shit?
yeah.
Did you worry that your text would be intercepted?
No, not at all. Because I would text everybody or call everybody on WhatsApp, and I guess
Yeah, it's encrypted.
yeah, it's encrypted.
And so when you're doing all this and filming all this, you just save the footage, and then when you got out,
No,
you
I
released
would send it. I would send it to like my friends. So I sent it to one of my buddies, and I was like, "Yo, save all this stuff, because when I get out, this is gonna be big, bro." You know?
Well, I'm
And-
glad they didn't release it before you got out.
yeah,
You
dude.
gotta really trust your friends, because that could have been fucked.
Yeah, man. And the whole time, like, no one knew where I was at. No one knew where I was going on. And there was a couple rumors going around that I was backpacking in Peru. Another one was one of my buddies. Like, it's crazy how the internet believes anything, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, there's people thought I was building wells in Rwanda. Like, one of my buddies said that. He's like, "Oh, he's building wells in Rwanda, doing God's work." And like, people ran with that. Like, hey, actually, people, when I got released, right away, they were like, "Oh, Kevin Holland bailed him out." Kevin Holland bailed him out to get a rematch, and people believe that. It's
That's
crazy.
hilarious. That's so funny. It must have been so weird. So when you're inside, did they have the internet? Could they watch fights?
Yeah. Actually, so they ended up putting like these like scramblers, like these towers that like mess up the signal, and we ended up getting what's that Tesla thing, Starlink. Mm-hmm. We ended up getting Starlink.
You got Starlink in
Yeah.
a Tijuana jail.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Yeah, we ended up getting Starlink and had Wi-Fi for a little while, and then I remember we ended up losing all that stuff because, like every once in a while they'd be like, "Hey," the guards would come, like, "Hey, they're gonna come do inspections," and so they would like hide everything. And I remember this one time they hid everything, and they were like, "Oh, we're not gonna give it back to you guys." So we ended up that like I'd say like by the 5th month. That's when like they really started cracking down and stopped bringing us like the extra food, and the food that like the prison food in there, dude, it's the worst. It's terrible. Tortillas, like with every meal, like 5 tortillas, rice or beans, and like some kind of like soup. But the soup is pretty much, there's no meat in it. It's majority of it is like potatoes and carrots, like.
So your only protein you're getting from beans.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was just horrible, dirty, unsanitary.
What's the first thing you ate when you got out?
First thing I ate when I got out was a double Western bacon cheeseburger from Carl's Jr. And I
Must have been the best ever.
Yeah, man. And I couldn't even finish it because at the time, like, my stomach was so, I got full as hell, man. It was crazy. And, man, I was so skinny when I got out, bro. It was crazy. So, like, this whole time, I just been, like, trying to just bulk back up,
So what did you weigh? Did you weigh yourself when you got out?
When I weighed myself when I got out, and I normally walk around 200, and I was like around 180, but I looked horrible, bro. Like, I looked like I just cut weight. I looked like I was like,
I'm sure.
yeah, it was horrible, but it was like I wasn't shredded or nothing. I just had no muscle definition, and it was bad, bro. And I remember when I first got out, man, I was like thinking, like, all right, I tried. Like, when I got out, I got out ready to just like, all right, I'm getting my life back. I'm gonna train my ass off, bro. I was so out of shape. Bro, and I was like really discouraged at the time, I was like, dude, I don't know. I think my fucking career is over, dude. I don't know how am I gonna come back from this, I was so out of shape. And
That's crazy because you were working out so much in jail.
yeah, but it was just because of the lack of food.
Nutrition, yeah.
Nutrition. I was like so malnourished.
Your body was just destroyed.
Yeah, it was horrible, bro. And I almost thought like, dude, I can't do this shit anymore, dude. Like I'm not gonna. I think my career might be over, you know. And I was just in my head about it for a little bit, and then you know, like I was like, nah, you know, I'm a fucking soldier, dude. I could bounce back from this, and you know, I just really believed that through hard work, you know, I'll get back to my old self, and now I feel great, dude.
How long did it take before you started feeling normal?
But I'm barely starting to feel like 100% now.
Now?
Yeah.
And when did you get out?
It's been almost 2 months.
Wow, that's not a lot of time.
Yeah.
And when is this? The fight is August 1st?
Yeah, it's another
No,
about
2 months.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, and I feel good now.
That's
I feel
crazy,
good.
though. It takes
So-
you 2 months, and then now you're back. You look normal, like physically.
Yeah.
You look healthy. So it took you that time to just put the weight back on and get your muscle tone back and all that
Yeah.
shit. That's a good thing, though, that you were always in shape, so you bounce back quicker. You have muscle memory.
Yeah, and actually, I've honestly been enjoying this whole process of like when I first got out, I could only run like a mile, and I was dying, bro. And through each run, I could see my progress. I'm like, okay, I'm getting better. Okay, I'm getting better, and like I'm in love with it right now. I'm in love with like getting better and better and better, 1% every single day. You know, I truly believed that through the work and to trust the work that I have ahead of me, and I honestly think that by the time the fight gets here, I'm gonna be in perfect peak shape.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What a crazy comeback story.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, and it's really just like a really deep personal one for me, because from when I first got out to now, it's just like it's crazy. It's crazy how the body can bounce back and like just get back into shape, you know?
Well, it's crazy, the mind, too. I mean, you must be so thankful. Just every time you're training, yeah, you might be tired, but man, you must be so thankful that you're
Yeah.
out and free, and then you're working towards something big. You know, you got a big fight coming up, and whew, what a blessing.
Yeah, man, and I'm just embracing the whole process, you know, and I'm just, you know, I'm all for it. I'm all in. Actually, going to jail and going through all that actually made me appreciate and value everything that I have going on right now. So I'm just like so grateful and so thankful that I even have this opportunity, and I just signed a new contract with the UFC, 6 more fights.
Nice.
And now I'm main event. It's just crazy, dude.
Dude, if you go on to win the title from here, how crazy would that be? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
And
you know,
who knows, bro?
you beat Medic, you're in the top 13, you're close to the top 10. A few fights later, anything can happen in this sport.
Yeah, and I would even tell dudes like that, like realistically, bro, like I can, like in 4 or 5 fights, go like 4 or 5 fights, I could be fighting for the championship, you know? Maybe even less.
In this
You never
sport,
know.
all it takes is a few spectacular results. And people get behind you, and the crowd gets behind you, and next thing you know.
Yeah, I mean, if I go out there and smoke this guy, and it's gonna be so much even bigger just because of the whole experience that I went through. And like, man, he got out of jail and just fucking knocked this dude out, and you know, why not? Like, why not, bro? You know, why can't I be that guy? Like, you hear stories all the time of these incredible stories of people that become champions from nothing,
Yeah.
and been through all kinds of stuff. Like, why not me, bro?
Listen, you never fucking know. You never fucking know. That's
And-
the crazy thing about this sport.
Yeah,
You know?
anything could happen, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you got Makachev as the title holder, which is, you know, one of the baddest motherfuckers to ever do it. That's part of the problem.
Yeah.
You know, he's got the opposite life. That's a guy that's been disciplined in training his entire life. You know, he's never fucked around, no drugs, no drinking, no nothing, just discipline.
Yeah.
It's a tough sell.
It's different
Yeah.
levels, man.
Yeah.
There's different levels to it.
How old are you now?
39.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
so I
like,
got like a couple more years left, man. So
I
that's
know,
why.
it's crazy. While they stole 8 months of like very valuable time.
Yeah, and the number one thing that I was like, man, like I'm running out of time, bro. You know, I don't got a lot of time left. You know, so getting out, and like I said, like I'm just taking it a lot more serious. You know.
I'm sure. Where are you training now?
So right now I'm in Vegas, training over at the PI at Extreme.
Oh, that's great.
At Extreme Couture, and right now and Freestyle MMA. While I'm in Vegas and while I'm in California, I go to Classic Fight Team, training over at Tenori and 10 Planet. You know, so but right now, I'm in Vegas right now. It's so much easier. LA's crazy, dude. I'm on the road. When I'm in LA, it's just, I'm on the road all fucking day. LA traffic is just a nightmare. Yeah. So that's why, like, I'm in Vegas right now because everything's so close together and so convenient, and
it's also so high level. There's so much high level training in Vegas.
Yeah.
And the PI is an amazing resource for fighters. You know, as far as nutrition, cutting weight, I mean, they'll get your meals for you. They get your supplements for you. They make sure that everything is, you know, safe for sport, approved, so you don't have to worry about testing positive for anything. Like, the PI is amazing.
Yeah.
Such an incredible resource.
Yeah, right now it's a little bit crazy because they're letting, like, the slap fight guys go there and the Zuffa boxing guys, I think.
Yeah?
So, yeah, those guys are using...
The slap fight guys train?
I don't know how they train. Like, how do you train for that, bro? You know, they do neck workouts. I don't know.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Right? Swinging things with your arms.
Yeah.
You know, I guess like cable machines. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get a cable machine on your wrist and do this a bunch of times.
Yeah. So they have at the PI, they have like this thing that gauges your power and your strike. And they use that all the time.
The power slap guys do? Oh, that's so silly.
Yeah, and then also the Zuffa boxing guys are there too. So it's a little bit hectic right now. There's like a lot going on.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah,
power slap guys, that's a different thing.
I've never been to one of those. I
haven't either.
I hear you have to go to one to, like, enjoy it.
You have to be on acid.
Yeah.
To me, it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like letting someone just swing on you. And the thing is, like, if you get the first swing, you have a giant advantage.
Yeah.
The first swing is a crazy advantage.
That's dangerous, bro. That's just getting whacked. And some of these guys, they get knocked out. Yeah.
Oh, 100%, man. It's not less powerful than a punch. You know, this is the idea that you're slapping like this. That's not what they're hitting, with the palm of the hand.
Yeah.
Right on your fucking jaw. It's super powerful. You can only take so many of those in your whole life. You know, and you're lining up for those.
Yeah, and I mean, you can imagine, like, their nerve damage on your face, too.
Well, I mean, look, I'm for whatever you want to do. You want to jump BMX bikes, you want to ride bulls, you want to power slap, have at it. This is America. Have a good time.
Yeah.
But it seems like at an MMA gym, it should be MMA fighters. I mean, the boxing is probably a good crossover. Like, you could probably get some good work with some of those guys.
Yeah.
You know, and then also seeing high-level boxers train is good. It's great for your technique. It's great for just raising the level up in the gym.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, it's really dope. I love the PI, man. And Vegas in general, like, there's so many killers out there, you know?
It's one of the best places in the world for MMA training. I mean, you got Extreme Couture. Think of how many killers are training out of there. You know, you got, there's so many. You got Syndicate. There's so many places, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible. So much jiu-jitsu. Robert Drysdale's there. There's so many guys that are there. 10th Planet there. There's so much jiu-jitsu there. There's so much MMA there. I mean, if you're a fighter, it's like one of the best places to live.
Yeah, I remember when I first went out there, I was in about 2020. I was on Cowboys camp, and he went out there, and that's when I saw firsthand all the amenities from the PI and like all the whole Vegas experience. And so I decided to move out there. So I lived out there for like 2 years, and I've just been going back and forth ever since.
It's worth living there just for the PI.
Yeah. You
know, and then there's so much Muay Thai there. There's so much everything. There's so much great training there.
Yeah. There's a ton of gyms, like you said, man.
Yeah, there might not be another city in the country that's like Vegas in that regard.
Yeah.
Think about boxing. You got Floyd Mayweather's gyms there, which is crazy, right? There's a bunch of other gyms there. You got high-level boxers there. You got high-level Muay Thai guys there. You know, One Kick Nick has his place there. There's so much high-level training in Vegas. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Summer is great, isn't it? It's the perfect season for adventures, but it can also be pretty exhausting juggling chaotic schedules and trying to make the most of summer. That's why it's important to take a moment for you. Go out for a weekend without planning anything and just have fun, or relax at home. Or if you're really struggling, try therapy with BetterHelp. With a network of over 30,000 quality therapists, they can connect you with the right one, just like they have for millions already across the globe. Together, you can work out what you need and how you can enjoy summer to the fullest. You don't have to say yes to everything this summer. Find support in therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/JRE. That's better, HELP.com/JRE.
Yeah, sometimes I even go to the Andrew Kwani's gym.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Anthony and Chidi.
They have their own gym?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they were with One Kick Nick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy town. For
Yeah, man.
Training. And again, like I can't say enough. Like every time when I've been to the PI a bunch of times, but when I first went there, before they were really open, when they were really getting rolling, I was like, this is incredible. Like if you're a fighter, you have a place that has all the recovery stuff, all the like the high end, top notch recovery stuff, cold plunge saunas, all the everything, like all physical therapy, supplements. When I found out they make food for you, I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I love that part. I'm always there. You know, you could go there, order whatever you want. You know, and it's like sure, steak and rice. You know.
Yeah, well, they just want you to be healthy, which makes sense. It's so smart that they did that. When they did that, I was like, what are they doing? Dumping all this money in that? Who's gonna go there? And then when I went there, I was like, oh, I get it. They went all out. And it's just, if you want your fighters to be at the very best to compete in the UFC, what better way than provide the best world-class facility on earth?
Yeah.
And then to put it right there in Vegas. And now they have a bunch of them, right? They have one in Mexico. They have one I think they have one in Singapore.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of them. It's awesome. So smart. Such a smart move to do. You know what would have been crazy if you were on the White House card? If you got really...
Dude, that's gonna be major, dude. That's crazy.
It's gonna be major. I wish it was inside, but it is gonna be crazy. It's so funny watching people lose their mind over it. You know, in all sorts of different ways.
Yeah.
Lose their mind over it because they hate the political situation in this country. Lose their mind over it because they feel like it's a waste of money. Why are they spending so much money? This country's in debt. We got problems. Why are we having a fight? And then other people are like, fuck yeah. You know, I mean, there's no more American thing than having a UFC fight on the White House lawn. It's so American. It's so Trump. It's so crazy. You know what I mean? A UFC fight on the White House lawn is bananas.
Yeah, man. Even the fight card is amazing as well.
Oh, fight card's incredible. The only thing that bothers me is that it's outside.
Yeah.
And that they're fighting for world titles. I mean, Ilia Topuria is not just one of the best right now. He might be one of the best that ever did it. It's very possible that he goes down in history as the all-timer. I mean, he's so good. And for him to have to defend his title, the world title, outside with bugs and humidity and heat.
Yeah, you got to take into account the weather. You know, it's a whole different environment.
It could rain. It could thunderstorm. Who fucking knows? It's D.C. It's the East Coast in the middle of the summer. I mean, it's crazy to have a fight outside in June in D.C.
Yeah, I've fought outside before. It's definitely a different vibe, different energy.
Where'd you fight outside?
I fought outside for Combate Americas. It was somewhere in Arizona, and it was a nighttime
That's
fight.
Camel McLaren's organization, right? Yeah, love that dude.
I've also fought in the summer in the daytime, and at a fair.
Oh my
once.
God!
Yeah, it was like
in California.
In California.
Well, what was the temperature?
It was hot as hell, dude. The mat was hot as hell. It was like at a fair in the middle of the summer.
Oh, that sucks. The mat's hot.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, dude.
Was it canvas or was it like mat?
I think it was mat.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So not
Canada.
just that, but it gets slippery as fuck too then.
Yeah, dude, it was hot as hell, bro.
Did you ever see King of the Cage Wet and Wild? You ever see that?
Nah.
King of the Cage put on a fight in the middle of a rainstorm and just let people fight. Just like, I think they just said, look, if you want to fight, you get paid. This is it. It's going to rain out, and we're going to have to fight because it was outside.
Yeah.
So this is back when California did not have MMA. It was illegal, but it was legal on Indian reservations. So we would go to these Indian reservations for King of the Cage. So back when I think Eddie was the commentator at that event. I'm not sure. But he was one of the main commentators at King of the Cage. And my friend Bud, who's my neighbor back in California, I actually sold him my old house. Real good friend of mine. He was one of the owners of King of the Cage. And they were just putting on these events in fucking these Indian reservations when it was totally illegal in California. So we would just drive to the Indian reservations and watch. And one of them, it poured. I mean, it was outside. The whole thing was outside. They just set up a cage outside, and it's fucking pouring, dude. And these guys are slipping all over the place, and it's crazy. They're fighting with wrestling shoes on. And it was just, some of them did at least. And it's fucking ridiculous. Like, there's no way you should fight like this.
Yeah, my my pro debut was for King of the Cage outside on the Indian reservation.
What year was this?
I want to say 2017 maybe.
Oh,
2018.
wow. So they were still doing them outside even then?
Yeah.
Wow.
At Saboba Casino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we went.
Yeah.
See if you can find the King of the Cage footage for Wet and Wild. It was one of the craziest events I've ever seen in my life. I mean, just imagine you're basically fighting on ice. You're slipping all over the place. Everybody's sliding. This is it. Look, they're trying to mop down the cage in between the fights. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, what are you going to do? You're not going to dry it out. I don't know why they were trying to do this. But they were trying to at least give them some sort of, like, not sopping wet environment.
Dude, that must have been so hard to fight on.
Oh,
look at they're slipping.
Oh, they're slipping all over the place. At least they had wrestling shoes on because I don't remember what year this was.
The ref with the ponchos is kind of funny.
I know, it's crazy. All the officials have ponchos. I mean, it's fucking pouring right now. I don't remember what year it was.
It's I think it said it right there, 2001, I think.
Okay, that makes sense. So I think that's illegal days. I'm not 99% sure that's the illegal days. Of course it is because they're wearing shoes. But it was the whole event was just insane. And imagine like trying to get a submission on someone who's literally soaking wet.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, it's impossible. It's so crazy. But I mean, these
that
dudes
must have been
will
so.
remember this forever. This event, like everybody was there. Remember, look, you see
Filled
the
with
rain.
water. Oh, it's pouring.
I mean, why
It's
are they even?
pouring.
But why are they bothering like sweeping the water off? You're not gonna dry it out. And look at his feet, man. His feet are sliding all over the place with wrestling shoes on. It's crazy. In a situation like that, you're almost like better off like immediately going to the ground. But even then, like, how are you gonna even get a choke? People are everyone would slide out of everything. It's like fighting someone who's oiled up. Look at it, just drying them off. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, but
The White House one, I just hope it doesn't rain. I hope they figure out a way to kill the bugs too. I've been investigating online. There's a bunch of different machines that they sell for like outdoor events, and they kill every bug within like a mile radius. They set these things up, and all the bugs just go to it and get zapped. And at the end of it, they dump it out. There's like a big bag of bugs. So if they set a bunch of those up around the perimeter, maybe they can at least minimize the amount of bugs that are out there. Because you have, in the D.C. area, you have a lot of gnats. Imagine fighting and you got a gnat in your eye. And, you're in the middle of moving around, something goes in your mouth.
Yeah, is there a lot of them out there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's moist. That's the thing about D.C. It's humid. That's a humid environment, especially in the summer. And Jamie and I checked. Was it 100 degrees there?
Yeah, it's current. I mean, we're getting closer to the dates. So the forecast is getting better. It's currently set to be a high of 85, low of 69.
69 is nice.
No rain and, isolated thunderstorms the 2 days before. But that doesn't, who knows what that means.
That doesn't mean anything by the time it gets to June.
Yeah.
And what is it? June 11th? What is it?
It's on the 14th.
14th?
12th and 13th both have isolated thunderstorms.
12th and 13th, and it's on the 14th. Oh, fuck.
And the one on Friday, it says considerable cloudiness and fog after midnight. I think the fights will be over by then, probably, but who knows?
Well, the fights are Sunday. Right?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, that means at night it's getting...
Yeah. Well, the thing is, if it's the lows 69, that's nice. Yeah. So if it cools off by the time the main event starts, or the last few fights, but the first few guys that get after it, they're going to probably be fighting in the daytime.
Yeah. You know, you never know. They might just spray some chemtrails and change the weather.
You know? Yeah, they might.
You never know.
Oh, if anybody's going to do it, it's Trump. Do you see the thing that he posted? He's got like this whole drone army on the roof of the ballroom now.
Oh, no, I didn't see
So,
that.
you know, they built... What's up,
They
Jim?
will. I mean, it's not done yet.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, well, he posted pictures of the AI.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, it's just a rendering, I would say.
Oh, that's all it is? Oh. How far along is the ballroom?
I think they're pretty far. I'm going to show you the picture that they posted, but it's not... It's like a rendering of what it will
Oh,
look
that's
like.
fake?
Yeah.
Okay. Why would you tell people what you're going to do?
Well, you're going to be able to see that. It's not, they can't hide it.
That's not what I saw. I saw one that looked like it was during the daytime.
Yeah, drones.
But obviously, that's what I saw. That's the one I saw. So that's what it's going to look like.
Yeah, drones are crazy, man.
Bro, drones
Fight
with
wars with
missiles
those.
and guns flying around on the top, all controlled by AI.
Yeah, that's crazy,
boy.
man.
What could go wrong?
War is a whole nother thing these days.
Yeah. Yeah, it's spooky. You ever seen some of that footage from Ukraine?
Yeah. Drones just flying around, bombing dudes.
Just bombing dudes. Just dropping down on guys and exploding. And there's fucking hundreds of those videos now. You get one of those Instagram algorithms where you watch a couple of them, and then next thing you know, they're getting recommended to you over and over and over
Yeah,
again.
dude, that's crazy.
Just 2 weeks ago at the bar. I'm see it's still pretty
You know,
far
one day
away.
I'm talking about something with my buddy. Next thing you know, it's all over my phone, my feed.
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's weird. We're just accepting the fact that our phone's listening to us all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I got trapped in recently? Algorithm of schizophrenic people.
What does that mean?
Dude, it's all crazy people that, like, one guy's like, "Hi, I'm Joseph Wilson. I am the legitimate president of the United States due to constitutional, like crazy stuff, like crazy people." This one lady is crazy. She's like, I forget what famous actor she was saying. They're trying to kidnap me and put shit in my vagina, and like, she's just completely insane. And every day it's like some new accusation. Someone's after her. Someone's tapping their phone. Someone's communicating with her through her ceiling fan. Like,
Yeah.
But I don't know how Instagram knows that these people are schizophrenic and keeps sending me schizophrenic people over and over and over again. Because I know, right?
Well, if you're watching them, it thinks you want to keep watching.
I understand, but how does it know who's schizophrenic?
It must. There's got to be. There's internal tags on every post.
Right, but isn't that nuts?
But I don't know how it's.
But
how schizo got in there.
But it is
or whatever the word is it's using.
I don't know what the word is, but it knows these people are fucked up, and so it's sending me all these crazy people, like completely insane people. One lady who thinks everybody's a man. She thinks Rosa Parks secretly a man. Everyone's secretly a man. She's like pointing out like collarbones. Look at them. Look at this is a man. Kim Kardashian's a man. Everybody's a man. It's fucking nuts, man. And it's just schizophrenic people. And I'm like, okay, so Instagram must know these people are schizophrenic. Because they're all like, I'm telling you, it's like 3 out of 10 videos Instagram recommends me are people that are completely crazy. So it must know these people are crazy. And it's just sending them my way.
Yeah, dude. Same for me, dude. I was talking with my buddies, I don't know, something about like sardines or something. Next thing you know, I'm like, looking at my phone. I'm like, dude, what the hell is all this shit about sardines?
I know. It's
back
creepy.
to back. It's crazy, bro.
It's creepy how the ads target you.
Yeah,
which means
brainwashing me into brainwashing me into buying sardines.
Well, it's like, how much is it listening? Did you see that post? I'll send it to you, Jamie, that Kim.com posted about Palantir.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
It's from February where they got hacked. Apparently, maybe.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it said. I mean, we probably saw the same one.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's very recently that I saw it. I didn't check the date on it though. I could send it to you.
Yeah, I got it. I think it's good. Here, yeah, it's from February 16th.
Yes, that's it. That's the one.
It's not showing up right here though.
Want me to send it to you?
Well, yeah. The thing I just had was like a Russian website. And I'm like,
Okay, click this. No problems. Definitely. That's another one, like Brittany Griner. That poor lady.
Oh yeah.
She did 9 months. They wanted to put her away forever.
Yeah.
They were
Didn't
trying
they
to
have
put
to
her
like
away.
exchange like some Russian arms dealer or something like that?
The merchant of death. Guy's responsible for thousands of people being dead. So this is from Kim.com. Palantir was allegedly hacked. An AI agent was used to gain super user access, and here's what the hackers allegedly found. Peter Thiel and Alice Karp commit mass surveillance of world leaders and titans of industry on a massive scale. They have thousands of hours of transcribed and searchable conversations of Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and Elon Musk. They have backdoored the devices, cars, and jets of world leaders and accumulated the biggest archive of blackmail material. Palantir is creating nuclear and bioweapon capabilities for Ukraine and is working closely with the CIA to defeat Russia. They believe they're 1 year away. They plan to achieve this by keeping Russia busy with meaningless peace negotiations. Palantir is responsible of the majority of Palestinian deaths in Gaza. They've developed the AI targeting for Israel. Palantir is an arm of the CIA, and all data from international clients is copied into a So the problem is this is like alleged. Is there a community notes on this at all?
nope.
Really?
Just Kurt Metzger.
He's the #1 post. When can we see these hacked materials, though? What are the hackers doing with it? If they aren't exposing the whole thing, then fuck them.
Yeah, they only,
How does there no community notes
he
on
posts
it?
a lot of things that sometimes are true and sometimes are not true.
Yeah.
Like predictions.
Do you know his background? Do you know the story behind that guy?
Me or
Yeah.
in general? Yeah.
So I first found out about him a long time ago. He's a very wealthy guy. He lives in New Zealand, and he ran a site. Was it
It's like Super Upload or
yeah, like one of those uploads, Mega Upload?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Was that it? And they targeted him because they said that people were uploading things that were copyrighted material, and I think they were trying to get him out of the country.
Extradited on. I think they still wanted to come back. Yeah, fraud charges related to. It's on the screen to Mega Upload. He denies wrongdoing.
Accused U.S. authorities are pursuing a vendetta against him on behalf of politically influential Hollywood studios. 2018 New Zealand Court of Appeal upheld the lower court's ruling. .com appealed to the Supreme Court of New Zealand, which ruled in 2020 that .com could be extradited to the United States, but that he could challenge the decision through judicial review. His extradition order was eventually signed on August of 2024. He's remained free in New Zealand while continuing to pursue judicial review of his extradition order. Oh. He launched another cloud storage service called Mega, although he severed in 2013, severed all ties with the service in 2015. He also started and funded the Internet Party. The party contested in the 2014 New Zealand general election under an electoral alliance with the Mana movement and contested the 2017 general election independently, but failed to win any seats at either election. He was a famous guy in the early days of the internet. Did you ever see those videos that he made, like these cartoons?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember some things that I remember. But I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like cartoons that he did where he was like killing dictators in the cartoons. What did he call?
Internet Party, Moment of Truth, Extradition.
See if you can find Kim.com early
He's
animated
big,
videos.
He's big on the Seth Rich conspiracy here.
He should be. The Seth Rich one is wild.
Yeah.
The Seth Rich one is one of the ones where I don't understand why anybody doesn't think that that's crazy. This guy gets assassinated after he supposedly gave WikiLeaks all sorts of inside information on the Democratic Party about how they kept people out of the election, how they were running things, and then he winds up getting whacked. And they're like, no, it was a robbery attempt. At 3 in the morning, they left his watch, they left his wallet, they left everything, his phone. They just killed him. See if you can find his videos. He has some crazy videos. I want to say these are from like the 90s, like late 90s or early 2000s. He was I don't remember. I don't even know what he was doing, but he was very wealthy. He had this crazy house and his hot wife, and he'd show videos of it and shit. And I think this guy's just been persecuted because of that site that he had, and he's fucked now. They just keep going after him. I don't know if he's right about this Palantir stuff, so I probably shouldn't have been saying it, but you do know that, like, in worst case scenario, a gigantic corporation could have the power to surveil everyone all the time. Everyone's online.
Yeah.
I mean, they can see you now with Wi-Fi. They know where you are in a building at any given time with the Wi-Fi in the building.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
Crazy. They use Wi-Fi, and they can get a literal image of you walking around your house. They know where you are at any given time because of the Wi-Fi.
Crazy.
So if they tap into your Wi-Fi, they know where you are. There's boom. There's targeted strike in the upper right bedroom.
Send a drone after you.
It's crazy. It's really nuts, man. Because this wasn't. Here it is.
This is from this is some
Kimball.
old internet stuff. This is a flash video.
Yeah.
90s flash video.
Yeah, this is it. Give me some volume.
I'm surprised that even has sound. It's gonna be a very crude sound.
Yeah, this is what he did. I remember this. So this was the 90s. So this is the same guy. He's a very interesting guy. He's getting in a boat.
Yeah, it's called Kimball Special Agent. I mean, if it was made in the 90s, this is 30 years ago. He's screwing around with internet graphics and.
He flies up, catches a helicopter. He lands on the ground. He's standing on top of Microsoft. What is he doing? Oh, there's Bill Gates. Boy, people hated Bill Gates even back then.
No, please don't shoot me.
That's crazy. It's assassinating Bill Gates.
Mama.
What the fuck? It's so weird. Oh, he didn't kill him. He just wrote Linux around him.
So he got in trouble for these?
Nah.
No.
Nah, not really. I mean, I think people just thought those were silly. He got in trouble for that mega upload site. So the way it used to work is, do you remember Napster?
Yeah.
Right. So Napster worked where you could take songs, you could upload them, and anybody could download these songs. The way Mega Upload worked and a lot of these upload sites is you could take a film and you could turn it into a digital file, and say you take like Avatar, turn it into a digital file and upload it. And people could then download it and watch it on their home entertainment system through the internet. Just download the file, plug an HDMI cord from a computer into the TV, and boom, you're watching movies.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay anything. And the thing was, it's like all this stuff was copyrighted material. And I think his argument was like, yeah, but I'm not uploading it. I'm hosting this service. And they're like, well, this service is used to do illegal things. So you're in trouble. So it's like, I don't know what the argument is there. I don't know who's right. Do you understand it, Jamie?
Yeah, you explained it, but I mean, most people would go like copyright law, American copyright law only matters in America. And I don't know if that's the argument he was making, but
That's true too, right? Because he's in New Zealand.
and this site was hosted in Hong Kong.
Mm.
Yeah, it says
Yeah.
on January 20th, 2012, they seized more than $300 million of Hong Kong money. It's $40 million in American money.
Damn, son.
He denied any wrongdoing.
I wonder how he's earning money now. I wonder if they took all his money, or
he did. They did. I just looked it up. Mega is like a cloud service website now. I don't know if he owns it or runs it. He's tried to do cryptocurrency stuff. I'm sure he was big into Bitcoin when it started. He's probably doing okay.
yeah, I don't know what the story is, but I'm kind of rooting for him.
He's a fun character online.
Oh, he's very fun online. I don't know if he's right about the Palantir stuff, but forget about Palantir. We know that what's happening now in terms of you talking into your phone about sardines and then your phone showing you ads. Like they're definitely listening to something.
Grok said it's unverified. Just
As of February, so this was Grok commented on it. Kim.com's claims about a Palantir hack and related allegations remain unverified. Major outlets like Reuters, BBC, and New York Times show no coverage. Palantir's site has no statements. Some sources echo the post, but no independent evidence confirms it. Right, but you got to think, if you know a dude who's deeply connected into the hacker world, it's that guy, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think he's the most public one.
yeah, he'd be the guy that would know some shit. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
If it's not Palantir, and I'm not accusing Palantir of anything, but there's got to be, at least one point in time, there's going to be a corporation that has the power to do those things. And that's what's going on with all this surveillance shit that people are missing.
I'm sure there already is. They're already doing that,
Yeah. I mean,
100%.
if I was an evil person running some
Hackers.
gigantic corporation, I would do it. Especially if I thought I was right.
Yeah.
I'm doing the right
I
thing.
mean, I can imagine like China probably has,
Of course. 100%.
Also, I forgot what I was reading that someone got arrested. So I think some government official or something got arrested and admitted to being a spy
Oh,
for China.
Well, yeah. Well, there was a mayor in California, in
that one.
Arcadia, California.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a spy for China. She was
Yeah.
the fucking mayor.
Yeah.
The mayor of a city was working for China.
Yeah, and admitted it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, China's playing a long game. They infiltrate universities. They give money to universities. They fund programs. They give money to research labs. They sell cell phone towers at a discounted rate to the military, and these dumb motherfuckers put them around where their military bases are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had guys that are, CIA guys on the podcast tell me about that, how dangerous it is, that they bought farmland all around these military bases.
Yeah.
China has.
Yeah.
What's up? Did you say something? I thought you said something. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy that they are even allowed to do that. Like, imagine you're in conflict with another country and they buy land right next to your house. You're like, hey,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Forget about your house, a fucking military base. Anybody buying any land around a military base should be thoroughly vetted.
Yeah.
It should be. There should be different laws. If you want to buy land around a military base, it should be like no. No.
Yeah.
No.
Background check for sure.
Not just background check. Like, you should be American citizen, and you should have like a legitimate, verifiable reason for owning this land. Like, you're a farmer, or you're gonna put fucking windmills up there. Whatever you're gonna do, it should make sense. It shouldn't be like all you have to do is have the money, and you could buy land right next to a military base
Yeah.
where they're doing who knows what.
Yeah. And China has like some of the top some of the like, you never know what they're wanting.
Technology.
Yeah, the technology.
Oh, their technology's off the charts. Their drone technology's beyond ours, and they have like crazy drone displays where they have enormous dragons.
Oh, yeah,
They
I've seen that.
fly them over the sky, like thousands and thousands of drones, and they make a dancing dragon in the sky. You're like, whoa. So they're all coordinated with some sort of a computer program, and they all work autonomously. It's nuts, man. Like, their cars are insane. China's cars, they have electric cars that are beyond anything we have here in America.
Yeah.
And they can't sell them here, which I think is kind of crazy. I think that's kind of fucked. It's kind of, I mean, I guess we're in competition with China, but like, it should be survival of the fittest when it comes to cars. Like, if you're making the best fucking cars and you happen to be in China, they should be over here.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it would suck if I was Ford and these Chinese cars were way better than anything that we're making here. But everybody that I've talked to, and I've talked to some guys that work for major automobile organizations, and they went over to China and they're like, oh my God, we're fucked. Like, these cars are insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just Tesla alone. I know it's not China, but I mean,
Oh,
compared
those
to
cars are insane.
Yeah, they're pretty dope.
But they make them here, and they make them in China too. They made they were making a lot of them in China during the pandemic because the pandemic didn't really close things down in China the way it closed things down here. But they have electric cars now that have like these insane suspensions. They go 0 to 60 in 1.5 seconds.
Wow.
They're nuts. Yeah, there's this dude that I follow online. God, what's his name? Forest Auto Reviews. I'm trying to remember, but he does these quick reviews, and somehow or another he always gets these Chinese cars. I'll find his name. But he gets, you know who he is?
No, but I don't think this is his channel, but I'm looking at the Xiaomi SU7. I can find his video if you want me to.
Yeah, these cars are nuts, man.
Looks like a Tesla, but
Oh, that's the dude.
it is?
Yeah. What is his channel?
This isn't his channel, I don't think. 'Cause it's
Somebody else uploaded it?
maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe somebody else uploaded it. I think it's the same guy. Let me find it. I think it's Forest Auto Review. No, that's not him. He's not that guy. Hold on.
This guy.
Yes, Forrest Jones. That's it. So he keeps reviewing these. Just scroll down for his videos. Go to his video section.
If you search,
Oh.
you can just narrow it down more, but it didn't really work. 1 year ago, Tesla minivan, or China minivans.
They have some crazy shit. Find a good one.
I don't know if it's electric. It's just an electric car, though.
Yeah, this is it. This is electric. Look at these things. They're nuts.
Display and a Huawei sound system with this gorgeous speaker. I also get 2 wireless charging pads with a fan to keep them cool. I have this gorgeous drive mode selector. I have cup holders right in here, and I have a dash cam that can do this.
Oh, that's crazy.
You also
Quick
get a spot
selfies.
for the blicky, a big one. I have built-in fragrances that slot in right here. If I push this button, I have more storage space, and I can do this. If I push the button on the side of my seat, that'll fold down my armrest. My seats are heated, ventilated, and massaging. I have an area right down here for my phone. I have built-in sunscreen shades. If I push this button, my cup holder comes out, and I can do this.
This is
I'm 6 feet tall for reference. You can be
$37,000.
7
And
feet
these
tall
cars are
still
not
lounge
available
like
in
No.
the
What if
U.S.
I want to watch a movie?
That one's 37.
Is that one?
I don't know.
No, maybe I'm looking at the wrong video. That sounds like it would cost more than 30. It says luxury cars.
Yeah.
What car is that? Does it say?
It didn't say.
Doesn't say in the description? No description's been added to this video. See, go to the beginning, see what it says.
Inside, I get a moonroof, pillows in my headrest,
starts
these
off
heated,
with the-
ventilated, and massaging
Oh,
seats.
okay.
I get a passenger screen, a main.
See what's at the end.
Yeah, so they're doing
Yeah.
wild shit
That's
over in
amazing.
China with technology, and they have full surveillance on their population. You can't say shit over there.
Yeah, they have like facial recognition
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything. That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't step out of line at all. They'll make you turn you into a handbag. They don't fuck around over there.
Yeah.
You know, they have, do you know that bodies exhibit? Do you know what that is? Like
Yeah.
the dead bodies exhibit?
I think there's one in Vegas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They get their bodies, most of them, from China. And they're called like Chinese, I think it's undeclared bodies. So like if you die within a certain amount of time, if someone doesn't claim your body, unclaimed bodies, if someone doesn't claim your body within like 30 days, they just can turn you into a statue.
Wow.
Well, here's the problem with that. In order to do this process where they turn you into a statue, it has to take place within 48 hours of your death. So there's no way they're waiting a month.
Yeah.
So they have to start this process like pretty soon after you die. And they have this process called plastination, and they take the bodies and they basically strip all the fat from the body, and they turn it into this plasticized statue of all your muscles and tendons and ligaments. And so you're out there like playing basketball, and like you could see like the rib cage and all the ligaments. That was a dude that was probably tweeting the wrong thing, or he worked for a company and he fucked up, or he was banging someone's wife, or he was doing something, and they turned this dude into a statue, and now he's at the Luxor in Vegas playing golf.
Yeah.
Like, for real. We looked into it, and there's not just me saying this. There's a bunch of stories online about these different bodies and how they've found ones with bullet holes in them. They found one of them is crazy. So this lady was having an affair with a mayor in this town in China. And she was an online or a television broadcaster. She was like a news lady or something like that. And she was having an affair with the mayor. The wife finds out about it. The lady goes missing. She gets scrubbed from the internet. Turns out the lady was pregnant. She was 8 months pregnant. She goes missing. Then all of a sudden, this pregnant lady appears at the bodies exhibit with the baby inside of her. Same exact size, same features, everything as this lady. The wife of the mayor who she was having an affair with, the wife was the manager of the plastination factory where they turn everybody into statues.
Damn.
And
these bodies, there's no skin on them?
no skin. It gets even crazier. Years later, she gets arrested for killing another person. She gets arrested for poisoning some English businessman. And then it goes to trial. Well, the person who stood trial for her, the person who stood, was not her. There's pictures of the lady on the stand. It's a different lady. So she must have paid someone off to get convicted and go to jail. Like paid their family off or something like that. And she got free.
So
This is all alleged, by the way.
Yeah.
All alleged. But you could see the video or the body is still exhibited, the body of the pregnant lady. So there's a pregnant lady, and you see a cross-section of her stomach where she's like holding onto her stomach, and you see the fetus inside of her stomach. So we're supposed to believe that this undiscovered body, this unclaimed body of a pregnant lady with an 8-month-old fetus inside of her body, that they find it, and then somehow or another they know it's cool, so you can just turn it into a statue. But you have to do that within 48 hours of someone's death. But no one claimed it, which takes a month. None of it makes any sense.
Yeah.
The whole thing is nuts. Some of them are people that like, I'm going to die. I want to donate my body to this exhibit. Okay. If you're crazy and that's what you want to do, that's cool. But that's not all those people. Some of those people are, it's very sketchy circumstances.
Yeah.
See if you can find that image of the
I
pregnant
wonder
lady.
how often or how many times that happened. Like, cause wouldn't like the pregnant body, like they never investigated it.
The family
or,
wanted to. The family wanted to
or do a
investigate. They
DNA
wouldn't let them.
test or something?
Exactly. They were trying to do that, but they wouldn't let them do it. These people have like obviously have immense power. If she got someone allegedly got someone to stand in line,
And
for
this
it.
is like in
Look
China?
at this.
Oh,
It is in China.
that's it right
So look at this. This is the baby. Pregnant woman and the fetus inside of her. And so the family looked at the face and they're like, Jesus Christ. Oh, someone stole the fetus? Oh.
Also, I was digging. There's another scandal that happened in 2024 with a bunch of corpses in China too.
Well, there's a video where this investigative reporter visited one of these plastination factories, and there was bodies that were laying down. There's a video of it. You could watch the video. These bodies are laying down. They have sheets over their head, and they have their arms tied behind their back, and the sheets are bloody. So it looks like they all got whacked, and they're all at this plant getting ready to be turned into a fucking statue. It's creepy as shit, man.
This body they just stole the fetus. 2 women in LA stole it.
It's two women?
This was 20 years ago.
They probably stuffed it inside of their belly.
Look, I'm pregnant.
Yeah, there's another.
It's probably on my Instagram algorithm right now.
There's another scandal they had where over 4,000 bodies were in a corpse scheme. They said,
Oh my
where
God.
they were being sold. Families thought their family member was being cremated. Was not. They were being sold into. I was trying to find out what they were using.
Oh,
them
that's a
for.
lot of bodies.
Jesus
They were
Christ.
using them for bone grafting. Oh. So allogenic bone graft products.
Oh, that's another thing one of these schizophrenic ladies was telling me, and that is true, that a lot of these women are getting fat that's taken from cadavers. So they take fat from cadavers, and then they inject that fat in their ass to give them a BBL. Like, no bullshit. And Whitney Cummings, I sent it to Whitney. She's like, "Oh my God, it's literal dead ass." That's such a funny line because that's what it is. I mean, it's dead tissue. You're taking a dead person's fat and they're stuffing it in their ass. Cadaver fat transfer, utilizing processed human donor fat,
How could
has
that
become a major emerging alternative to traditional autologous fat transfers like traditional Brazilian butt lifts or BBLs and synthetic implants. How does it work? Instead of harvesting fat from your own body via liposuction, surgeons use donated human fat harvested via authorized tissue banks, allegedly. The fat is rigorously screened sterilized, and processed to remove all the donor's DNA, cells, and genetic material. What remains is a structural, clumpy butter. So hot. Clumpy butter ass is so hot. Matrix of collagen, proteins, and growth factors. When injected into the body, this matrix provides immediate volume and also acts as a biological scaffold that encourages your own natural tissue to integrate and grow into it.
Yeah, that's gross, bro.
Dead ass. Actual dead ass. And women are doing this. How?
Yeah.
See if you can find a video of them doing
Crazy.
it.
I was thinking like, man, how
You don't want to?
They call it
Like, how do-
zombie filler.
Oh, it's so
video?
nasty. That's
Yeah.
so nasty. How
People
bad
that-
do you just do some squats, you lazy bitch?
Yeah.
But that's people like a real ass anyway. The ass
Yeah,
and the
dude.
legs, it has to match, folks.
Yeah.
It has to match. You can't fake it. It's like
Yeah.
you ever see those dudes that they don't really have muscles, but they get oil injected into their arms.
Yeah, and it's just like looks all
Crazy.
weird.
Weird, like
It's always
almost like
some
a
Indian
fake tit.
dude. It's
yeah.
always
I saw this Brazilian dude. He had it on his biceps.
And his
he had it on his
traps.
traps.
Giant traps.
Giant, crazy shoulders, big tits, crazy, and he's like flexing and doing all this stuff. But it looks weird because it's your body. It's like it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit your body. That's the same thing when a girl gets a crazy fat ass and she's got these toothpick legs because she's lazy.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't fit your legs. This is
Yeah.
it looks like you're wearing a diaper. This is crazy. Don't do that.
Yeah, man, dude. Women,
Commit to the process.
Women go to the extreme.
I know.
You know?
Well, the thing is, I think if you do just a little bit of dead ass, maybe it's nice.
Yeah.
You know, I bet there's girls that have done it that you go to the right doctor, like this Beverly Hills dude, he's like, I got you.
Just
We're
enough.
just going to plump that sucker up just a little bit, just a little
Yeah.
bit.
A little bit of dead ass.
A little bit of just a touch of dead
Yeah,
ass.
that's pretty gross. Like for someone to put someone else's clumpy butter in.
It's fucking completely
Like,
disgusting.
how do your body even react to that, or how to like?
Not well.
Yeah.
Not well.
And then to have all that, take out the DNA and all this
Yeah,
other stuff.
what?
Like,
And what if they don't? What if
Yeah.
that's bullshit? What if the DNA's in there? What if you start getting weird memories? You know?
Yeah.
Weird memories from ass tissue,
Bro,
like
the
weird
fucking
nightmares.
Photos here are rough.
Let's go.
Well,
Pull them up.
right here.
Ho!
Elderly male fresh cadaver underwent a layered dissection of blah blah.
So they're taking fat from an elderly guy's face?
Actual dead body.
Whoa.
Does it matter where the fat comes from?
I guess not. I guess it's just fat. So this is a dead guy, and they're peeling. So who sold his body to some fucking laboratory
All the
where they
videos
do
I kept
this?
seeing just have the clumpy butter in this.
Look at that in the
There's
upper
probably
right-hand corner.
A whole crazy like.
So this is pre-dead ass and post-dead ass.
See, that's
that-
not bad.
It's not bad, but that lady could have done that with the gym.
True.
That lady could have done that with. She didn't go crazy there. That's just a little dead ass, just a touch. That probably looks good on the side if you turn it sideways. Is there any photos where they
No,
show?
but this video there says one shot costs 20 grand. I
Let's
don't
see
know
that
if that's
guy. He looks
accurate.
like a demon.
Well, these videos are. Yeah, that's not even a real.
That's an AI.
It falls down. Yeah, it falls down a weird path here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not showing those photos either. It's disgusting.
So they're just sucking fat out of dead people. I had one of my knees reconstructed with a cadaver graft on my ACLs. They use a Achilles tendon because the Achilles tendon's thicker and stronger than the actual ACL, and they put it in my right knee. It's never been a problem.
Holy
works great. What
But
you
from
got? What do you
your
got?
from
I
your
had
own
to
bo-
figure out what
from
this
your own body.
No, from a dead dude.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's that?
That says gluteal augmentation, so that's butt, right?
Right.
And it says fat grafting, so that would be putting fat into the butt.
Oh, where's that scar?
Oh,
Bro, that scar's gigantic. You can have
just
this.
got a fork holding it open.
Oh, look how green everything looks in there. Oh, that looks so nasty. It looks like bad cheese.
That's disgusting.
That looks like,
Some
you know,
blue
when you go to
cheese.
see like dry aged meat and you pass by those.
Yeah,
you
doesn't
know, when you
even
go to a
look good.
nice
What the hell?
steakhouse.
Yeah.
They have the dry aged meat container. So you're gonna get your fat put in your ass or an implant, but then you have this massive scar.
Oh, these pictures are gnarly. That is another head. Look at the ear right there.
So that's where they're getting the fat.
How much fat do you have in your head?
Well, that says temporal augmentation by intermediate fat pad filler injection. So that's someone getting that done to their head.
Maybe it's like tightening up the skin.
Yeah, maybe, right? Like a filler.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Look. It says here.
Oh, she looks good. That actually looks good. So that's from her fat grafting.
Sorry, I can't show these photos, guys. You have to
Right.
Google it yourself.
Sorry, folks. So, some of it's disgusting. But if you look at like people's face when they get older, that's one of the things that happens is you lose collagen and fat in your face. And that does make sense that putting it in would be better. See, that looks like hell. Both of them look like hell. Don't do that. Go to the gym, lazy bitch. What is that one to the right of it, though? That one to the right, yeah, like there. So she got a little bit of a bubble butt from that. But again, go to the gym.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, look at the rest of the body.
Yeah, go to the gym. This is crazy.
Questionable tattoo.
Yeah, questionable choices. You get dead ass.
Yeah.
You get dead people's tissue pumped into your butt
Yeah.
so that more people want to fuck you. Like, hey, find Jesus. Go find Jesus. Okay? If you are out there, I don't give a lot of advice, but this is my advice. If you're out there and you're thinking about getting dead people's fat pumped into your ass, you probably need Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, BBLs are kind of going out of style, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I think people
naturals
think
are
they're
coming
gross.
back.
They should.
Naturals are making a comeback.
Yeah. Just work out. Like, there's a lot of ladies that have flat butts that they put in the time, they put in the effort, and now you're like, damn, you can do that too.
Yeah.
Anybody can do it. It's just the process.
Yeah.
People don't like that
People
process.
just want quick results, man.
Exactly. In
They
this
don't want to
world,
work for it.
They want Ozempic, and then they want dead ass. They don't want to lose the
Think there's
weight.
like a nice combo they could put together.
And now,
Yeah.
now
All the
they're
way down
saying,
and then put it back where you want it.
Yeah, Retruitide. What is that called?
Retatrutide.
Retatrutide, and dead ass. They should have like a one-stop shop.
yeah, now they're saying Ozempic eats up your bones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that-
definitely.
So everybody's fucked who's been taking it.
Well, it's not just that. It also kills your desire. This is what's weird. Like, people are falling out of love when they get on Ozempic. Like, they lose their desire.
Really?
Yeah. The people lose ambition. They lose desire. They also lose addiction. Like, people that are addicted to cigarettes, people that are addicted to alcohol and gambling. Apparently, Ozempic helps that because you're basically killing desire. Like, your desire to go and smoke a cigarette, your desire to have a drink.
Yeah.
Gets killed by Ozempic.
Yeah, it also changes your whole face, right?
Oh, yeah.
Eats up all the fat
That's a
from your
problem.
face. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem, especially for ladies as they get older. Like, the more fat you have on your face, the better you look. Like, when your skin gets real thin and starts draping over your bones, like, that doesn't look healthy.
Yeah.
It looks like a problem.
You like they just cut weight.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's fucked that that's a part of our society now. And it's just preying on people's lack of discipline and lack of understanding of the benefits of going through a process and achieving a result. Because of all these ladies that wanted to do this, instead, if they just went to a gym, started eating healthy, they would feel better, they would think better, their body would look better, everything would be better. And they wouldn't have to get dead ass.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just people being really self-conscious, about themselves. Like, I know hot ass chicks that I'm like, wait, you take Ozempic? Why? Like, why? Oh, just like a little, I'm like, you don't need it.
I think some women say there's a real benefit to taking a microdose after a certain age. I was watching a video. This lady was talking about how microdosing these GLP-1s is actually beneficial for some women after a certain age because it helps reduce inflammation. It does a bunch of different things to them. But I don't know.
Do you gain the weight? Like, say if like there's people that just, I'm just gonna do it like really overweight people that just who obviously like have struggle with diet and working out. When they get off, do like they gain all the weight back like everything else?
Most likely, if it's a psychological issue, the moment you get off of it, that psychological issue is going to return.
Because that like shrinks your stomach or something, right?
Yeah, well, it does, but it's basically you're starving yourself. Just like when you got out of jail, you barely could eat that double cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Right? It's because your stomach shrank because you weren't eating much. That's kind of the same thing that happens with Ozempic. I mean, what happens to them when people say, oh my God, it makes you lose bone mass, it makes you lose muscle mass? Right, but so does starving yourself. That's one of the things that happens when people they go on these crash diets. They go, I'm 30 pounds overweight, I'm just not going to eat. Okay, well, your body's going to find food somewhere, so it's going to eat itself. And yeah, your body will eat fat, but it's also going to eat muscle tissue. It's also going to eat bone tissue. Your body's going to consume itself to survive, which is crazy. So these things that you're getting, these side effects of like bone loss and muscle loss, that's what would happen if you just stopped eating too. It's your body doesn't have any nutrients. Just like when you were in jail, you weren't getting any protein, you weren't growing any muscles.
Yeah.
Your body is not getting the nutrients that it needs, so it's just shrinking. So retatrutide, is that how you say it?
I believe so. Yeah.
So the difference between this retatrutide, this one is a different one in that this one allows you to have all the weight loss, but you don't lose the muscle loss. It's not the same thing.
I want to show you a picture of what I look like, bro.
Oh, yeah, please do.
It was horrible.
You got my number. Send it to me, and I'll send it to Jamie.
All right.
If
It's shocking, bro. You're like, holy hell, bro.
If this retatrutide, am I saying it right? Retatrutide, whatever it is. This one they think is going to be incredible because this one is going to give you all the fat loss, but none of the muscle loss, none of the bone density loss. And I wonder if it's going to be the same for like desire and whether it's going to fuck with addictions and all those other things too. Because I was reading this thing where employers are they're getting upset at people taking GLP-1s because it changes their ambition.
I saw it too. I've been trying to find that article ever since I saw it, and I can't
Right.
find it. And it's not that it is, but it makes me wonder if it's like
Right, propaganda.
propaganda against it from the people who are on, like, selling the good stuff now. They don't want to don't get replaced.
It could put it into Perplexity. See what our AI sponsor.
Are people working?
Yeah.
Habits changed?
Are there employers who are having a problem with their employees taking GLP-1s because it affects their work or ambition? I think what they were saying was ambition. It's making people less ambitious, which kind of makes sense. I mean, because I think a lot of people, their ambition is probably an addiction. They're probably addicted to kicking ass and doing things. Here it goes. Yes, but the main employer issues with GLP-1s today are cost, coverage, and side effects impacting attendance and productivity, not a clearly documented widespread loss of work ambition.
I'd be the same thing, kind of, probably.
Yeah, productivity. Sure, if you're not as ambitious. But attendance is unless you're injured, you're hurt.
No, it's fine. You might just
Side
not show
effects.
up. You might be like, I don't even feel like going.
Right. So side effects and performance. Common side effects are nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, plus headaches and fatigue can result in comfort, increased absenteeism, and are tied to workplace performance issues if unmanaged. Legal and HR complexity. Employers must balance cost control with ADA, HIPAA, and non-discrimination rules when deciding coverage and when asked about employee medication use. Evidence of motivation and ambition. There are anecdotal stories, media and personal accounts of people feeling less driven or shifting life priorities on GLP-1s, but these are not yet backed by large workplace-specific studies, so employers are not treating lost ambition as a primary policy issue. But I bet they're thinking about it. Yeah, I bet they're thinking about it. I mean, it makes sense. Did you find it?
I'm having it sent to me right now.
Okay. Yeah. What'd you look like right when you got out?
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy, dude. I can't find it right now. I'm having someone send it to me, though.
Okay. No worries.
I'm kind of embarrassed to show you, but I gotta
No,
gotta
yeah.
see this, because if you see me now, I'd be like, holy hell, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy.
A good before and after is great.
Yeah.
The people that are really brave are the ones that say, hey, I'm going to get in shape, so here's what I look like right now. And they post that on the internet like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah. So,
But that's also, it's a good way to hold yourself accountable. You know?
yeah.
You want a
and,
bunch of people to shit on you? Fat shaming works. I know it's not nice. People don't like it. But when someone calls you a fat fuck, and you're like, oh, man, I kind of am a fat fuck. Like, you start thinking and you go to work.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah. A little bit of hard work, A little bit of hard work, get it,
Well, listen, if there's a way where massively obese people that are dying can get healthy, and if it's a GLP-1, I'm all for it. But for everybody else, just get to work. And you'll respect yourself so much better. Like right now, like you could look in the mirror and go, damn, I look so much better than I did when I got out of jail.
Yeah.
Because you could have stayed looking exactly that same way, right? If you got discouraged when you were saying, like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I have no endurance. I don't know if it's ever going to come back. A lot of people would have just quit right there.
Yeah.
And if you quit right there, you wouldn't be able to appreciate the results when you kept going. And that's the case with everybody that's at a bad place right now. Just go to work. Go to work. Write it down. Go to work. Put it together.
Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, man, I think it just makes you that much like stronger and like aside from the work, but like internally.
100%.
You know, makes
Yeah.
you value yourself so much more in health.
Absolutely.
And, you know,
It's also good for your brain and your brain's ability to do tough things. If you get through something difficult, you realize, like, oh, I've been here. Like, the next time some fucked up shit happens to you, like, I've been here before. I know it sucks right now, but I'm going to just trust this process.
exactly.
Keep on
dude.
trucking.
So right when I got back to work, and I was like, man, I'm in the phase right now where it sucks. You know, like waking up sore as hell. I remember the first time I did leg day, I couldn't even fucking walk, dude.
Did you have somebody walking you through it, like how to do it correctly, where you don't overdo it in the beginning? Because, like, did you work with a trainer or anybody?
Yeah, like over at the PI. So when we first got started, we obviously didn't want to like, cause I was so eager to just get back in shape and
Right.
it was tough, you know. But that's like one of the things that like while running, I love to run, and it's like one of those things where like a lot of people they reach to a point where they get tired and then they just stop, you know. They'll just quit, you know. And like you got to push yourself more and more harder and more harder. Next thing you know, you catch a second wind and you know you're jamming. But when I first started, I swear, dude, like I would like. So when I first got out, my oldest son, he wrestles for high school, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna wrestle? You want to wrestle?" Because like, he knew I was out of shape. I'm like, "Oh man, he might get me." You know. So in my mind, I'm like, "All right, I got one good takedown in me," and
Right.
and yeah, sure enough, we wrestled and then shot for that takedown, got the takedown, and got up, and now I'm just like, whoa, and like he just ragdolled me after that. He just ragdolled me, man. And then actually a couple days ago, I got back from Vegas, and I hit him up. I was like, "What's up now?" You know, like, "What's up now?" And yeah, man, from that first workout to this one, you know, we made it through a whole workout. You know, it's such a good feeling because I got really discouraged, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. And there was points where I was like, got real emotional. I was like, dude, how am I this tired? Like, this is crazy, you know? And then I just always told myself, like, dude, you've made it through so much in your life that you could come back and you can bounce back for this. So that's this whole process has been like, to me, it's just like a comeback story, you know?
Of course.
Yeah.
And it's just about trusting that process. It's just so hard when you used to be at one point and now you're way, way, way below that. And you got to build back up to get to where you used to be, you know? But
Yeah.
that's kind of a blessing. There's a blessing in that because you realize, like, after it's over, it's like, wow, I did it. I pushed through all that bullshit. I got my body back in shape again, and I'm back. Like, when you get done with your camp, when you're peaking, and on that last week, you're gonna feel so good.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I feel great now, and like I feel like I've done such a great job, and actually recovering more, doing like a lot more recovery stuff, and I've been incorporated that so much. And before I used to just go, and like now, like I take the time to recover, and I've been taking this stuff from Regenerate.
What is that?
Regenerate is like what is it, NAD or something like that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stuff
Yeah.
like that. And
So it's NMN. So it's like a precursor to NAD.
yeah, the
See if
UFC
you can find that stuff.
UFC
provides it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means it's third party tested. Regenerate. Does that who makes that stuff? Do you know?
I know that they're definitely UFC
Approved.
and like I think they might even sponsor.
Thorne is the main supplement company that the UFC uses, right?
Yeah.
Because they're all third party tested. It's like safe for sport.
Yeah, it's True Shield certified products for professional athletes, and yeah, I started taking that like about two fights ago, and yeah, I feel great. I guess it's like NAD, like some kind of anti-aging or something like that and stuff.
Yeah, it basically lengthens your telomeres, and it sort of brings your body back to like a level of recovery that it had when it was younger, allegedly. There's a lot of people that take IV NAD and they take NAD and you can get it in the subcutaneous what's it called, subcutaneous under the fat injections. They do it that way too.
Yeah, but
I think some of the best ways is actually NMN, that stuff, because what it does is it's like a precursor and your body just makes more NAD that way.
yeah,
I take it.
yeah,
Yeah, it works. I take it before I go to bed every night. Andrew Huberman was telling me about it. He was saying he noticed that when he really felt like it was working, one of the things that he noticed was that his fingernails were growing quicker. And that's the same thing with me. I texted him the other day. I go, this is crazy. Like, my fingernails grow way quicker than they used to. And I think it's because of that.
yeah. That's crazy. I just noticed that too. My nails been going crazy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's your body's ability to regenerate, and heal. And like for fighters, like there's nothing more important than your ability to recover from a hard workout so you can get to another one.
Yeah, and I spent a lot of time like in a hyperbaric chamber, and now there's this thing like this PMF. PMF or something like that. And it's like actual like a whole bed, and just like just kicks up like just some like electric like little pulses. And yeah, I'll be taking naps on that thing, and just, so some of the stuff I don't even know what it does, and I was just like, oh, it's for recovery, I'll do it.
Hyperbaric works, and it works in the same way that NAD and NMN work, in that it lengthens your telomeres. Like they did this study out of a university in Israel, I believe it was, where they put people on a protocol of, for 90 days, they did 60 90-minute sessions at a hyperbaric chamber, and they showed that their telomere increase was equal to a 20-year difference in biological age. So it makes your cells younger because you're infusing them with energy. You're infusing them with oxygen. Every time I do it, when I do it for a series of it, where I get like real consistent with it when I have the time, I always feel better. I'm always like, why don't I do this all the time?
Yeah. I'm in there like 4 or 5 times a week.
That's huge. That is one of the best things ever for your recovery, especially as you get older, because it makes your body react like a young body does.
Yeah, so I'm over here racing against the clock, man. So I'm like trying to do everything possible for my body just to recover from these hard ass workouts.
How long was it after you got out before you started sparring again?
I recently just started sparring about 3 weeks ago.
So you gave yourself a month and a half or so.
So what I wanted to do was definitely get in shape, get in good enough shape to, like, because if you go to extreme and you're out of shape, you're gonna get killed. Yeah, they're gonna.
It's gonna be very demoralizing.
Yeah. So I definitely wanted to get myself in good enough shape. So like this whole time I've been doing like a whole bunch of like weightlifting stuff and technical stuff and a lot of S&C stuff and all
strength
that.
and conditioning, just getting your body back in condition again.
Yeah.
Ready to go again.
So just recently I'm like, all right, I feel good enough to spar and yeah, I've been having pretty hard sparring sessions.
Well, you were a guy that was known for your endurance before. You're not a guy that fatigues in fights very much.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you always push a good pace too. So for you to get back to where you used to be and have that same style, like you have to be in shape first.
Yeah. I feel like I've been getting ready just to start getting ready, you know?
Right,
like,
right.
Yeah.
Do you wish you had more time than August? Or do you think it's a good enough time period?
I think it's a good enough time, especially like the way I feel now.
And you have 2 months to go.
Yeah, and I have like another 8.5 weeks, 9 weeks, something like that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Have you been to Serbia before?
Never been. I've been watching videos of like the Serbian crowd, like in basketball, and yeah, it's wild.
Bro, that
Those
shit
crowds
is
are
wild.
crazy. So in my mind, that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting like them to be chanting and
They might be.
crazy.
Have they had a UFC in Serbia
This
before?
is the first one.
Whoa.
First
Bro.
UFC in Serbia.
We've played those Serbian basketball games a bunch of times. Here we
An
go.
outside one.
There's an outside one. They got fires and shit. What? I don't hear anything.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, so I had looked this up because I'm
Listen
a
to these people. They treat
Yeah,
it like war.
yeah,
like
some
the
of-
audiences, they chant like they're like a war is going on.
Yeah.
in the middle of a basketball game, and
Yes.
you know all these Serbians that are coming over and dominating in American basketball. Well, guess why?
yeah.
Those are
Yeah. So
tough
that-
motherfuckers.
That's originally why I had looked this up a long time ago, and was it Nikola Jokic? Jokic, one of the top NBA players, and I was like, when I fanboy over, like, and I love basketball. Basketball is like one of my favorite sports. I always like look into like the background of the basketball player, where he came from, and I had already seen the Serbian basketball crowds. I'm like, man, it'd be dope to go to like a basketball game in Serbia, you know?
Yeah, I'd be careful what I ate and drank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You going over there to fight their main dude in the main event.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You just gotta
So
make
that's
sure.
why, in my mind, I'm like, dude, that's crazy, man. It's like,
Especially as they've never had a fight over there before, never had a UFC over there. I'm not accusing the Serbians of doing. I'm like, it might be a few unscrupulous gamblers, a few people.
yeah. So
Look at this. Look at here we go. This is a basketball game. I mean, they got war drums. They got war drums they're pounding. Bro, this is Viking shit.
yeah.
I love it.
So this
I
is
love it.
this is what I'm expecting when I go.
I love
over
it.
there,
I
dude.
love it. I want to go see a basketball game over
Especially
there.
fighting their guy.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
it's gonna be nuts, man.
Yeah.
For sure. But it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be so weird for you just to when they shut that cage, like, oh my god, I'm back.
Yeah.
I was in jail in Mexico.
I was in a different kind of cage.
Yeah, like a way less preferable cage.
Yeah.
Wild, man. What a crazy fucking story. You know what?
Yeah, man, and I get to, keep the story going. You know, make it even better.
Yeah. Does it piss you off because like you had so much momentum after beating Kevin Holland? Like that was a big victory for you.
Yeah, it couldn't have happened at a worse time, man.
I know, because Kevin's a tough guy and a tricky guy, and that was a welterweight fight, right?
Yeah,
And fighting him at welterweight, that's where he's at his best. You know, Kevin at welterweight that's where he belongs.
yeah.
For you to
man.
beat him, that's huge.
Yeah, dude, and
He's such a tricky guy too, man.
yeah, it was an amazing fight, dude.
It was.
I hadn't been. I don't think I've had a fight like that in my career where so much going on. I was almost. Yeah, I dropped him in the second. You know, I blew my fucking gas tank trying to finish him, and then come the third round, he drops me, and then almost finishes me, and I bounce back, and then end up on top. It's like this. Those are the fights that I train for, bro. In my mind, that's what I'm training for. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, and it couldn't have worked out. It couldn't. That fight was amazing. That's my third time being scheduled to fight him, and finally happened, and it was an amazing fight. It was everything I expected it to be, and I expect this fight to be an absolute war as well. You know, dude's he's got a couple knockouts. Looks pretty good.
He's a
good
very
striker.
skillful guy. Very
Yeah.
skillful guy. Uros Medic is no joke. He's very good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it. You know,
For sure.
I'm bringing it.
You always do.
Well prepared, yeah.
But for that, man, it's gonna be so emotional for you. Like having that moment, like to realize that you're fully all the way back.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, man.
What is the craziest shit you saw in jail in Mexico?
The craziest shit I saw in jail in Mexico, nothing really too crazy, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I would imagine Tijuana jail is pretty fucking crazy. Was it because you were in sort of a protected area?
No, to be honest with you, the area I was in was kind of like, it was like the VIP section, bro. It was like
Right.
everybody was like there, like someone with money or like, you know, well, we paid to be there. You know, it wasn't like that protected. It was kind of dangerous in a sense where, like at night, all the cell doors are open. You know, so it's kind of like a little dangerous on
A little
that.
sketchy.
Yeah, a little sketchy. You know?
Nobody got killed or anything while you were there?
Not in my section.
But in other sections of the
Yeah.
jail, people got killed?
Yeah.
How many?
Since the whole time I was there, like I'd say like 2 or 3. You know, but man, the craziest thing I saw in jail. Probably some of this. I bought an ounce of weed.
You
in
bought an
jail.
ounce of weed? That was the last thing I would buy. If I was in jail for weed.
I bought an ounce of weed.
Were you worried about they going to piss test you or anything?
Yeah. No. Well, the guards brought it in, so I figured like,
Oh
how
my God,
how am I
that's
gonna get in trouble
crazy.
for this if the guards are bringing it?
That's crazy. The
Yeah.
guard sold you weed. That is wild. How much is
Yeah.
an ounce of weed in Mexico? In jail?
About $300. It's crazy, bro. You could pay for girls to come in, bro.
Really?
Yeah. They have like a menu.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And you can't get a steak? I'd be like, keep the ladies. Can you get me a ribeye?
Yeah. Dude, we had a barbecue one time.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had a fucking we literally had like a barbecue. It was like, well, not on a grill, but when I first got there, we had like these hot plates, and the leader would always like do stuff for the whole tier. You know, like he'll always like, oh, today we, you know, like every once in a while, say like once or twice a week, maybe. Not once or twice a week. I say like once or twice, maybe, in every couple weeks. Like we'll get like pizza, like the order pizzas and shit.
Really?
Yeah, dude. And for like, I think it was like 1,500. You could like order a chick, bro, like $1,000 for like 1,500, something like that, and they'll put you in the conjugal rooms with some random chick, and you could, you know, have your time with her for like 3-4 hours, something like that.
So you could basically, if you have money and influence, you could kind of do anything in there.
Yeah, I mean, if you got money, you'll be okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
As okay as you're going to be in a Tijuana jail.
Yeah, but I mean, you're still locked in a cell. I mean,
Right.
we would only get 2 days of yard for an hour and a half. You know, an hour and a half, and the whole time I spent it running.
Wow.
Trying to keep my cardio up, and it was crazy, dude, because I was like the only dude out there, like working out, you know, and honestly, by the time I left, I had everybody like working out, running, or like doing some kind of, like it was crazy how just me working out and doing like my daily thing just like it affected other people, you know, like
Sure.
yeah, it's like I remember like I would come out too on the tier, and I'll be like doing workouts with dudes right there, you know, and like I said, there's a couple dudes in there that are some dogs, you know, and yeah, hopefully I don't know if they do get out, you know.
Can they contact you if they get out? Do you have their information?
Yeah, I'm still in contact with them.
Well, that's cool. Hopefully you can get them set up, man. Did you get the picture in?
Oh my god, yeah. I'll send
Okay.
it to you right now.
Send it to me. I'll send it to Jamie. The world needs to see this.
Wow.
Is it crazy looking at it?
Yeah.
Did you send it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Waiting for it to come in here.
But yeah, man.
So you said a few people got killed. Did you know those people?
No, I didn't know. But
Oh
when
my God, this picture's crazy.
yeah, when stuff like that happens, like there's obviously like you hear because oh, you know what? A lot of dudes were overdosing in there.
Really?
Yeah,
From fentanyl?
I think so, bro. A lot of dudes were in there like doing heroin and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That picture's crazy though, huh?
It is crazy.
Yeah, and then like it's crazy, dude. It's crazy how I've bounced back from
Here
that.
it is. Wow, you look so thin.
Yeah, dude. Just malnourishment at its finest, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah, you look like a dude who's just getting out of prison. That's what you look like.
Yeah,
Wow.
so that's the first.
What do you got, a burrito there?
Some tacos. So that's like right after I had the burger. I only took like 2 bites of those tacos. I was like, yo, I'm full.
I'm imagine your stomach must have been super shrunk. But yeah, you could see where you lost all your muscle mass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to bounce back from that and to be in decent shape right now. And
How many guys died of overdose while you're there?
About 3 or 4 of them.
Damn. So you could kind of get anything you want, really, in jail. You get
Yeah.
any kind of drug. Could you get steroids?
I don't think so. I try to get protein.
Protein powder?
Yeah, some protein powder, but it was never able to happen.
That's crazy. They get you heroin, no problem.
Yeah.
Protein powder? Oh, it's kind of an issue.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
Yeah. I had turned my cell into like a little gym, man. I was like just trying to stay busy, man. And I always told myself like, man, there's got to be some way that this is gonna work out for me, you know. And you know, I ended up having to, you know, pay a nice amount of money, you know, to be
I'm
here.
sure.
To be here today is a lot, bro.
I'm sure. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you got out. You know, I had only heard about it maybe a few months ago. I'd heard about it like, I want to say 3-4 months ago, because someone had asked where you were. Like, you know, someone saying, you know who we haven't seen in a while is D-Rod. And then someone said, dude, I heard he's locked up in Tijuana. And I was like, oh, no. I'm like, what fucking happened? Like, that could be it forever. You hear someone's locked up in a Mexican jail, you're like, that could be it forever.
Yeah.
Never hear from you again.
Yeah, man. I'm so happy to be out, dude.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. I mean, listen, you don't appreciate the sunshine until you experience a lot of rain. And unfortunately, that's how people operate. You know, you get real accustomed to things being great, and then you don't feel good about it anymore. You need like a little bit of that in your life sometimes, just a little bit of a wake-up call to let you realize, like, you should be so happy and so thankful that you get to experience this life, especially the way you're experiencing it. I mean, what a dream to go from being a guy who's in and out of jail, fucking up your whole life, to being a top 15 UFC welterweight contender in arguably one of the toughest divisions in the sport, if not the toughest. I mean, the UFC welterweight division is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You got Carlos Prates, you got Sean Brady, you got Morales, you know?
Yeah, dude. And before I got arrested, I was gonna fight Prates.
Wow.
I would have fought him in Brazil.
Woo!
Yeah.
That would have been wild.
Yeah, dude. And yeah, I mean, it's crazy to see like how the division has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, the top 5 dudes it's Ian Gary, Prates, Morales, Makhachev's champion, and it's completely like different now from when I got arrested. You know?
Did you see the JDM Prates fight?
No, I wasn't able to see that one.
Prates looks so good. He's so clever. That's a tricky striker, man. and he's so long for the weight class. It's almost like his arms belong to a dude who's 7 feet tall. You know what I mean? Like his arms and legs are so long. He's so slick.
Yeah, when I first got released, we were planning to fight Leon Edwards. Yeah, but I think it would have been July 11th, and that would have been way too soon. It would have been too soon, you know. But I mean, the August fight's a couple weeks after that, but you know,
That's a big factor, though. Those couple weeks when you're dealing with like your body recovering from what you've been through. That's August sounds right. July sounds early.
yeah. So no, I'm gonna be ready, bro. I'm gonna be in super good shape. And I just trust all the work that's ahead of me, all the work that I have lined up, and all the recovery, and just it's like I said, man, like just appreciating everything, you know, my life, bro. I've been out of jail before, and no one ever gave a fuck, you know. Like now I'm out, and I have these amazing opportunities, and I'm sitting here talking to you, bro.
Well,
it's crazy.
And more importantly, you got a big fight coming up, so that's very exciting. I'm very happy for you, brother.
Hell yeah, man.
I can't imagine what you went through. I can't imagine what it felt like. I'm wondering if you're ever going to get out, you know. And thank God you had the resources and you knew the right people, and they figured out how to do it and turned you into a Mexican.
Yeah.
That dual citizenship, that's wild.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to hear all about it off air. But congratulations on getting out. I look forward to your fight. I'm really pumped. I'm really pumped for you. I'm very happy. Very happy you're out.
Yeah, man. Biggest fight of my life coming up, man. I'm just embracing all the work and just everything, bro. Just everything. I'm living the whole process.
Well, I can't wait to see the fight. So congratulations. I know the people are rooting for you. So thank you for being here, man. It was a lot of fun.
Hey, thanks for having me, bro.
My
I really
pleasure.
appreciate it.
My pleasure. All right. Bye, everybody.